Okay. Play some beautiful music while we get going here. So, last time on our glorious adventure, you were all in the town of Parnast. And this town was clearly affiliated somehow with the cults. The cults seemed to have dug some really deep roots of disease within the town. You might need to mute yourself, Philip. And then you were, unfortunately, Preston had brought the attention of some guards to his location. Rin stepped in to defend him, but that meant that both of them were arrested. Nellie was able to narrowly escape by talking to some friendly wheelwright. She was able to hide upstairs, and he told her about several things regarding the Cult of the Dragon. Namely, the most important information was probably that Resmir went to this castle with several members of the cult, and that the castle was actually a cloud giant's castle, and that it was about to leave, fly away. And he told you a couple of passwords. Do you remember what they are?
We wrote them down.
You wrote them down, right?
Yeah.
Very good, because I didn't tell you to do that, so that's good.
You did. You were like, it's important.
I did say they were important, but
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping you'd forget to write them down and be like,
Tiamat, our mother in strength, and hail Bulgothicus.
I was kind of hoping one of you were going to be like, hail Tiamat, and then you just get, like, literally, like, executed right there from everybody. But that didn't happen. So, you made it to the castle. You didn't really know where to go, and you felt out of place. This place is huge, honestly. Every inch of it is just massive. The doors themselves are... The handles are 10 feet up. And even though they're very large and heavy, they swing quite freely. So, you made it to this room over here. And inside, you were greeted by several dragon wings. You were able to convince them with some quick wit that you were just there to take care of things, and somehow convince one of them to divulge that the wyverns didn't have anybody yet. So you went in there. Somehow, Rin was able to befriend a wyvern. Not very easy to befriend, but she was able to do it with a nat 20. Then you left Preston there, as he was tired and wanted to gain a full rest. But then you went deeper into the depths of the castle. You went upstairs. When you walked in, you saw this interesting area, this staircase that was just exposed, and it seemed to be carved out of ice. Closer inspection reveals that this entire castle is carved out of ice, and that it is as strong as marble. You made it a little bit up the staircase and kept going, and ended up finding a large chamber with tons of treasure, and just above it sat an enormous white dragon. Somehow, you were saved by a kobold as he brought the dragon's meal after the dragon toyed with you some, and you were able to escape
Terrifying.
because he let you go. You then made your way upstairs even more to the main... They did a lot last time, Pancake. You made upstairs even more. And you went into the main grounds there, avoiding the ogres that were standing guard. There seems to be ogres on top of every tower here, honestly. You went around and were able to get to a corner tower where inside, after sneaking up to the second chamber, you ran directly into King Blagothkus, the castle's owner. And he was curious about your situation and your alliances. He seems to be somewhat jovial despite the circumstance. But he is a frost giant who has ogre stewards. However, you were aligned with a cult at the time, and that's where your conversation ended, unless you came back and told him that some acquaintances of the cult were there to see him. You wrote that down too, I saw. You went into another room, and you found it to be giant-sized, just as Blagothka said it would be. It had a vanishing wall, and it was perfectly warm and roomy, had an ever-burning flame for you to sit next to, and you enjoyed the room and were able to take a long rest in it, after which it became nightfall. You were a little bit worried about Preston, but you knew that he might be able to take care of himself, and it was quite difficult to get back to his location at the time. So, you went around at night, sneakily, found a arcane lock, locking another tower. Couldn't go inside, because you knew that lock was very strong and hard to break through with your current equipment. You then went to another tower, checking out the biggest towers in this place, and this tower was a little bit different, because you couldn't break into it either. You went, but it didn't look like it had an arcane lock. It just wasn't something you could break into very easily, especially when you saw the shadow of the castle appear to materialize on the grounds. There seemed to be something stalking at night, and Frisht noticed it, was able to silence everybody, just like a mother duck with her small children. Afterward, you decided to check out one more room and found it to be filled with at least 12 ogres sleeping soundly. Decided not to disturb these ogres. Went on, and actually, real quick, I forgot the first thing that you did was actually you went up to the biggest tower in the whole facility. Covered, it was clearly falling to ruins, but the door was stuck, it wouldn't open. So, you backtracked from there too.
That's right.
He went back down the staircase, carefully avoiding anywhere deeper in the, what appears to be an iceberg. And you ended up on the ground floor again. At this point, you knew that the upper story was covered in a low visibility fog, but down here, on the bottom courtyard, away from the upper courtyard, it was just covered in choking fog. Not that you were choking necessarily, but you couldn't see a thing. You made your way back to the stables by holding onto the wall. That's where we're going to pick up, but first, before we do pick up, there is something else that needs to be said. And that is Preston's story while you were all away.
I thought you were going to say it came to an end. Oops.
Not quite.
Should have been here, Preston.
Not quite yet.
Dead.
Alright, Preston. I need you to make a stealth check after your long rest. It becomes darker. You hear ogres walking around, but then scrambling to get indoors as it becomes darker and darker. People are making a sort of haste, and you're able to bear witness to this.
Alright, I have advantage on stealth because I'm in my infiltrator armor set.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
16 plus stealth. That is an 18.
Okay, and just to be sure here, are you wearing plate armor or not?
No,
plate?
it's a
Half plate maybe or something? I don't remember.
breastplate.
Breastplate, that's what it was. Excellent.
Breastplate.
Okay, so your official number is an 18?
18.
Okay, that's good to know. Here's my number.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not good.
Not at all.
Preston, you did indeed roll a decently high stealth check and are reasonably confident, as you should be. However, at night, after a while, when you're waiting for the coast to be a little bit more clear, you hear something. It's a little bit quiet. Roll a perception check. The fog is setting in, and it's getting almost impossible to see anything, even inside these stables.
It's a flat 10.
It's still good enough. I don't know if you can see just outside of your situation.
Yes, I do see it.
Do you
Not
see
that I
it?
want to. I do see it.
I wish I didn't.
Well then, we'll go ahead and start here. It seems to be aware of your presence and making its way towards you.
Downtown.
Ooh, that's
You
not good.
can
I
only
don't
hear
like
it. You can't see it yet. And then it jumps into the pale moonlight.
Oh gosh.
So we are going to see the end of him.
Just at the edge of your vision, you see this strange outline. It then
Gosh, it's huge.
vanishes, taking a step back seamlessly, and you're thinking maybe, perhaps, just for a moment, you're safe. That this thing didn't notice you. However, unfortunately, that is far from the case. Let's go ahead and make things interesting.
It's been nice knowing you, Preston.
Something
Preston,
told me this would happen. I
make a
started
nature
working on a new
check.
character today. Oh, what check?
A nature check.
Why would you give me nature?
Because it's your favorite other than religion. You told me.
That's actually an 8. I got a +3 in nature.
That's not so bad.
Still terrible.
Okay, you don't know what it is, unfortunately.
That's no
How
bueno.
natural.
You barely see her. You can barely see the arm outstretched in front of your face. Now,
I
you've
don't
got
like
dark
that
vision
at
as a
all.
gnome, right?
You have, yes.
There you go. She approaches you. And I'm going to go ahead and post something in Discord for you all to be able to look at.
Ah, 'tis a woman.
Is it though? Is it really? Please.
Great.
There seems to be
Great,
something a little
great,
bit off
great.
with her. Now, I want to make it clear that you may know exactly what she is. However, don't do so immediately with Preston because he just doesn't. With your nature check, okay?
Okay.
That's what you
Ah,
see.
why?
And she says, I hunger, little gnome. You are out of bed at night. Caught in the stables, it appears. She awaits a response.
If I don't. No, I can't respond.
She seems to know you're awake, and you know that.
Okay. Depends on what kind she is. Person doesn't know what she is, and so he wouldn't know how to react in the situation. Okay. Gotta play it no blade status. He's gonna fake being asleep. Like
Okay.
he's bluffing.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull the blankets over his head too.
Not bad.
It's a flat 14.
Good enough, surprisingly.
As long as your feet are covered with the blankets, the monsters can't get you.
Mm-hmm.
She quickly seems to get near your side as you have your eyes closed. And she reaches down and smells you very carefully and quietly. You can't hear the noise in your ear, though it's so close. You can only feel the sensation of cold air dragging across your skin. And cold air once again being pushed across your skin. It's startling, in fact, how cold her breath is.
No bueno.
Just then, a small, piercing, feeling happens in your neck.
Mm.
And you feel droplets of blood, thick and warm, fall down your neck. So much more than that small piercing could do. What do you do?
Well, oh, Preston always did want to be a vampire, so maybe he just lets it happen.
Okay. Do you just let it happen?
Can I
Whatever's
make
happening to you?
Depends on. Am I starting to take damage?
You took a little
Non-lethal
damage.
or lethal?
You aren't taking any, let's see. You do take some damage. Yes, I'll go ahead and roll for that.
Is it lethal or non-lethal?
3 damage. As you hesitate, is there anything else that you will do while hesitating? Is there anything that Lady will do? Why don't you go ahead and make a perception check for her?
That's gonna be okay. Oh, jeez.
Lady seems to be fully aware of this thing's presence. What would she do in this situation?
I think that she's going to take cues off of me. Seeing how I'm not reacting, she's not going to, even though she is more well aware of what's happening than I am.
I see.
She is definitely going to be in that like predator stance where you know, like she knows that you know that she's awake, but she's like her eyes are just like open, but like in that like I'm not gonna react until you react, kind of like you know when you spook a dog, but they don't actually move right away, their eyes just open and stare at you.
Yeah, I understand that.
Kind of like one of those moments. She kind of sees what's going on here.
As this scene drags on... Oh, what?
I said, with that nat 20, can I give her the ability, the presence or whatever that, like, the lady knows that, like, if she reacts anymore, like, or does anything else, that this is going to turn very ugly for everyone here?
I think she knows. I think that's a good decision. She doesn't know what's going on necessarily, but she's a good mount, obviously. She's been trained well. But as this situation drags on, and she finds it harder and harder as you feel yourself passing out in a way, why don't you make a Constitution saving throw?
Hey, I have advantage on those being a no.
That's only because of spells.
How
So
constitutious
this
of
isn't
you.
one of
Is it
those.
only for spells?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Uh,
What is it? No, it's
I think it's a rock. Is it a part of my gnome? Rock gnomes?
I don't think that's a gnome thing. If you do have it, it must be from something else.
20. Oh, it's charisma. Those are saving throws.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
charisma
saving throws.
for spells. Yeah.
I've got so many freaking things in my tabs. That give me bonuses.
It's getting harder to roll new character.
Two, tell me about it.
Yeah, I don't think you have advantage, but just roll 2 dice anyway. It's okay. We'll just not count the other
I
one.
only have one queued, so I'll just roll one. It's fine.
Okay.
But I do have a new thing that I can do. Add Flash of Genius. That gives me an additional... You said that was Constitution?
You're adding your intellect to that as a reaction?
So Constitution saving throw, I get +5 to that, and I get
18.
to add my intellect to it.
Yep.
So on top of that, so I'm at a 21.
Excellent.
Because with my Flash
You
of
stay
Genius, it
awake,
adds my intellect
you
model.
keep up a good pose, and Lady knows what's going on. She's to enough of a degree where, you know, she stays in her position. And the Constitution saving throw is mostly for you, though.
Mhm.
As we wrap this up here, I'm going to need you to make an animal handling check.
Okay.
And that'll be potentially the last roll we do.
Yeah.
Animal handling, that's an 11.
An 11. Final answer?
That is an 11.
You don't want to add your... I'm only helping you because you're new to this class. You don't want to add your artificer thing, do you? Or no?
I only get 3 of them per long rest.
They are expensive.
So...
You might... Never mind.
No, it's good. He did it.
Nope.
Lady feels the urge to defend you. And ever so subtly tremors. Without another word, the vampire notices her plight and slams her against the wall, knocking her unconscious in one filth blow. Preston, you hear this incredible amount of violence and power radiate from this creature. Momentarily, she stopped her feeding. Do you do anything else? Or do you attempt to lay on the ground still?
Well, shit, I'm only taking 3 damage. This is Lesser Vampire. Based on information. Totally screwed. I'm wearing the wrong set of armor for this.
You take another 1 damage from the draining that happened just before she attacked Lady.
Okay. Okay. This is how I'm going to play it. I am going to sit up without raising my head and kneel in front of the vampire.
Okay.
And I am going to say to it,
What's up?
I hope that my offering to you has satiated you. We meant no offense in this moment. My companion here seems overly protective and did not know its place. Forgive us, that we may serve and continue.
She lets you finish before turning around after a moment.
I have not raised my head. I'm looking down at the ground.
Make a persuasion check.
Make a butt kissing check.
Oh, come on. I wish it was way better than that. I am going to use my Flash of Genius for that to make that a 17.
Okay. She looks down upon you and says nothing and walks past
That's a
you
weird thing to say.
slowly.
I stay completely kneeled, unmoving, until at least 5 minutes until after I can hear her move away.
Okay. You stop hearing her, and 5 minutes
I
elapse.
immediately rush over to Lady and check her.
And what her?
Like a mad dash scramble to check out Lady and see.
Make a
how
medicine
bad
check.
she's doing. Yes!
You not only are able to check Lady and ensure that she is still alive, you are able to staunch any wounds and heal anything. It doesn't seem so bad to you. She just doesn't have any health right now.
Stabilized to 1.
Do you begin another long rest as she tries to gain her health back?
Yes. In this time, though, as she is taking her rest to contain, I am only going to take a short rest in between, and I am going to fashion 2 artifice items. I'm going to pull my tools out and work on them quietly as I wait for her to heal. The
Excellent.
first one
You may do that while doing a long rest in
Okay,
this
cool.
situation.
So,
Yeah.
Cool. I will do both of them.
Yep.
Thanks for that. That resets my Flash of Genius.
Yep.
Sweet.
And why
I'm
don't
going
you
to
go ahead
take-
and tell us what happens when you do the infusion thingy?
Okay. My first one is I'm going to take my shield and the inscription runes that I put on that to give it the +1. I will take and I will remove my breastplate and inscribe them on the inside of my breastplate, now adding that +1 to my breastplate instead of having it on my shield.
I see. Very good.
Moving my AC from 16 to 17. My second item is that I am going to take. It is a piece that I can make that allows me to inscribe onto another's armor a resistance armor. Got it at level 6, last level. That it is an item that I can use to infuse a resistance to a piece of armor that gives them a resistance type of either acid, cold, fire, force, light, chronic, poison, physical, or radiant.
Yeah. What resistance are you doing?
After my encounter with the vampire, I'm going to give them, not totally, I was doing this, planned it before I knew about the white dragon, was frost resistant. That was the one that I was thinking. And then with this encounter with the vampire, that's also something. Okay, so frost resistance, I'm going to make this item so that when I see Frisch next, I can give him this to give him the resistance of frost.
Can you describe for me? Are you going to be imbuing Frisch's item, or are you making an item?
It's an imbued thing, so I can make this thing, and then I can give it to Frisch that gives him frost resistance.
Okay. Let me go ahead and I think it's just one of your imbues, yeah. So excellent. So Frisch can go ahead and add this to his armor, which is very exciting.
Also, Frisch, just so you know, it does require you to attune to. So just so you know that, right up front.
Is it an item I can look up?
It's just an infusion that I can do for an artificer infusion, but you have to attune to the item. But I have to do it to the piece to give to you, and so only you can use it after I give it to you.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't work for nobody but you.
And then, Brett, once you attune to it, you can just go ahead and... There's this thing on D&D Beyond that you can give yourself resistance. Or, like, immunities. So then you would just... I'm assuming you would just put onto there that you have frost resistance.
Where is that?
It is...
I use my tinker's tools, and so I'm making it as a really fine, like almost like an amulet, but it's a little rune stone that I'll give you that when I get to you, I'll imbue inside of your armor.
Awesome.
It's on defenses, Brett. Defenses, resistance, immunities, or vulnerabilities.
Defense against the dark arts.
Also, I have also for my artificer stuff, the specialty artificer things that I have prepared are shatter, invisibility, and what was the other one?
I don't even see defenses, Jenna. Where's
Identify ritual. Those are my specific artificer
Spells you picked up?
that I have picked for my long rest.
Cool. That's great. Good to know. Go ahead and note those on your character sheet if you can, as prepared spells. I think there's little check marks next to them. And then while they're trying to figure out what's going on, I'm going to pull you into a private Discord real quick, just so that they can discuss how to give him resistance. I'll be right back, okay? So, just real quick while they're doing that, which infusion did you say you did for the first one?
The first one was I took the infusion off of my shield and I put it on my armor. So that gave me a +1 for my infusion. So the infusion is called Enhanced Defense.
Okay.
And a +1 to my AC, and I can be on either an armor or shield.
Yeah.
And then at level 10, it gives me a +2.
Okay, so all you did was you just moved it. It didn't actually change your stats at all? Okay.
It didn't change my stats at all.
Okay, that's
Well,
all I was
actually,
confused about. Okay.
I took a -2 because I don't have my shield anymore. And so I just have the +1 now.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, perfect. That's all I was curious about. Let's see if they figured it out.
Yep.
Okay, did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So
beans.
I don't have it yet, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, once we meet up, then I'll give it to you and I'll imbue your armor with it.
As
But then I
you,
also have to attune to it, right?
yep. As
And
you
then
near
you
the end of your long rest, you see some friends approaching. At first, you're not really sure who they are, but honestly, it doesn't take long for you to realize the small hopping of a rabbit, the forelegs of a drake, and two large humanoids with clattering armor. Nobody could make those sounds.
Hey,
as you guys
can we roll
approach
high
the
on
stables,
stealth, though?
whenever you hear fine tools and shiny chisel sounds coming from inside the stables.
You did. That's a fair point. I thought one of you didn't do so good on stealth, but I can't remember. But you know what? That's a fair point. They get very close when you hear it, and you might even see them a little bit. Okay, you can hear some things from inside that he can't hide. Very loud artificer tinkering sounds. And a
Okay.
light. Every so often.
Sorry. Okay, well, I'm relieved to see that he's still alive. You know, we didn't know what was going to happen to him when he
Welding.
just wanted to take a nap.
You can begin and commence roleplay. Remember, you can't see very well because of this dense fog, and you also know that the night is passing, and you might be running a little bit deep into it at this point. It might not necessarily be almost morning, but getting close.
As I enter the door, and because there's a light and I hear the sounds, I say, so you survived here all by yourself then, huh?
Survived the night, huh?
Yes, but I whispered it.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't it become, Wyvern food?
No, friends. I appreciate you bringing me along in my absence. I was not myself lately, and I apologize. I would like to make amends for that, and I have prepared some things for the party, and I hope that some of these other things may help us further along the way. My friend Frisch, I know I have not been kind to you over the time we have been together, mocking you, calling you short, saying you're old, and you failing as my squire. It's all water under the bridge. But I'd like to make amends for you, and I would like to present you with this item, and I would like to imbue it into your armor and give you greater strength so that you may become the greatest warrior you can.
I kind of look at you skeptically. I'm like, what's bringing this on?
Kissing death too many times can bring you to a little clarity, So it's my way of saying thanks for not letting me die several times.
Very well, I accept it. I appreciate the gift.
I need to
We'll
borrow
use
your
it well.
breastplate for a moment.
Okay. Struggle to take it off. But then I'm like, stretching, like, it feels good to take it off.
I imbue a small blue stone in the center of your chest piece or whatever. It has this rune on it. And I say, through the techniques that I was taught, this will give you resistance to any cold damage that you may take. I hope that this is beneficial to you and may keep us safe in our adventures forward.
It probably will. We saw a frost dragon earlier.
As you say that or whatever, I immediately put my tools down and say, "Someone runs that by me again?" You say, "What?"
He was guarding a full-grown frost dragon. Was
White
guarding
dragon,
Actually,
frost giant.
a white dragon.
White dragon,
White
frost
dragon.
shrine.
So what you're telling me is that there is a frost giant in here that has subdued a white dragon into doing its bidding? Is this what you're telling me?
I'm not sure
What?
about that.
At least
They
the
s-
cult has subdued the white dragon into doing its bidding.
The white dragon is guarding the Hoard for Tiamat, he said.
My rabbit friend, do you know the culture between frost giants and white dragons?
You guys all rolled high, or I guess all knew last time that they hate each other.
Yeah.
We can't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you,
I-
Nelly,
I-
if you're talking. She's probably gonna have to disconnect and reconnect.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me
Yeah, yeah.
now? Okay. Well, they hate each other, that's for sure. They're not ones to ally.
it is taught in the scholarly circles of Neverwinter that the frost giants and the dragons have a bitter rivalry, and they hunt each other for food and sport. But if a frost giant has managed to tame one, this is very bad for us. This is very bad for us.
I'm not sure the frost giant is happy it's there.
Yeah,
Rin,
he
just
seems rather
then
pleased.
an interruption happens, and these wyverns, they get your scent and begin to screech. You rolled such a high animal handling
Fred?
check that
Fred?
you know that they want food.
Okay. I say, okay, shush, and I grab some meat. I come, oh gosh,
I know, it's
over
hard
here,
to see.
grab some meat, and toss it to the one closest to me, and then I grab another one and toss it to the farther one.
Okay, sounds good. That happens. Alright,
Ah,
excellent.
I look at Rin as she does this and be like, what is this? When did you become friends with these creatures?
Well,
You were actually there that time, sorry.
Yeah, he saw
yes.
it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't you remember? It was the other day when we came in here. When the dragon wing showed us, and I somehow they just really liked me, and I fed them, and so they didn't eat us, which was very nice.
Oh, okay. Yes, I remember this. I had a moment of unclarity because I had a vampire suck my blood in the middle of the night. I'm just a little woozy.
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't
Oh,
know that there's a
yeah.
bunch of vampires wandering around sucking people's blood, trying to murder their friends. You know, it's the typical stuff.
I saw something, but I wasn't sure what it was.
It's very bad. Yeah, she is very bad. She is very mean. She sucked my blood and tried to kill Lady.
Frisht,
Oh my goodness.
I need you to, since you saw it earlier, Preston doesn't know, but make a nature check.
I gotta run something down. There's a kid.
Uh,
Oh,
Hearing that,
almost
Felix is
before.
gonna run to Lady's side and check
20.
on her himself.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Lady looks a little bit worse for wear, but she's conscious. She's doing well. She can
Felix
fight.
is gonna snuggle her. Where did Felix go? I can't see anything in here.
Well, go ahead and repeat that snuggle moment when Preston's back, so he can say what happens with Lady.
Oh, okay.
And Frisht, you saw the wings. Preston doesn't
Oh,
know
yeah,
what they
that's
are,
right.
and maybe your friends don't. This was a true vampire,
Oh. And I know that?
and you know that they are not to be trifled with. You know that. I mean, what did you get officially for your nature check?
Dirty 20.
Everybody's aware of the terror white dragons can cause in the unrivaled match that is the frost giant, but you might be the only one who's aware that that vampire is able to kill both of them.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of pale at the realization. Kind of sit down. Oh, you are lucky.
The only way I survived my encounter with it was I groveled. Yeah, that works. They're very vain.
Groveling. That sounds terrible.
Pride
Yeah.
is a vampire's number one weakness. Anyone else has it, and they are weak and die.
Mhm. By the way, Felix is snuggling Lady when he saw that she was hurt.
She snuggles
You
back.
should know.
At this point, it's like full blown that they're together.
Animals are quicker than us.
If they were compatible species, she'd totally be into him.
Yeah,
Aw.
he's bigger now too.
Ooh, that's right. He's growing.
Yeah, he's a grown boy.
Good boy.
He's almost big enough for you to ride into battle.
First, you do know that it's going to take you some
I can ride him
time.
a mountain now.
It takes time for you to gain, what's it called? Magical
Attunement?
item. Attunement. It takes time to do attunement.
Okay.
You don't happen to have any leather-looking tools, do
No.
you? Bummer.
By this
Otherwise, I'd
time,
make it
Preston has, I assume Preston's imbued my armor already.
Yeah, it didn't take
Yeah.
long to do the imbuing. He did quite a bit of it up front, and it honestly looks quite beautiful.
Passion.
But
very welcome.
unfortunately, attunement does take some time. It takes. Why can't they just tell me?
Dude, right? my artificer stuff doesn't give me a time limit on attunement either. I was reading through it today.
Yeah, I think it's a longer rest, but just give me a second here.
I see, I'm not sure either what the time limit on attunement is.
Short rest.
Oh,
The
wow, that's
focus
easy.
on the item only, while being in physical contact with it. It's actually a process.
Okay.
Well-
I begin attempting to attune with it then.
Okay. Why don't you make an Arcana check, and then Nelly, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna explain to Preston that we found a little bit more of a secure area for us to take our rests as well. That is
Agree.
not just open to hungry wyverns and vampires alike.
That would
Yeah.
be very beneficial to not be chewed on by vampires.
Yeah, I think once Fresh finishes up, we should head that way.
Yeah.
Set
we
up camp.
should.
Are we
Yeah,
sure we even
we'll-
want to risk
we'll avoid-
going out in the night, though? I mean, we've been lucky getting
Oh yeah,
here. But
isn't
like,
aren't we pretty sure that the sun, like the morning is coming?
You think the
Pretty
morning is
soon, right?
coming, and honestly, you kind of get the idea that it will be morning by the time you finish this short rest here.
Okay.
Unless you go somewhere else. Safer,
Yeah,
but hard to get there, maybe.
We could try to go there now, but it's gonna be tricky.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a risk.
I see. So that's
I seriously doubt that the vampire is going to double back to double check that there are more people to feed on in here. Their pride will keep them away, seeing as they've already discovered this area. They say that it is beneath them from now on.
Okay,
I do believe we will be safe here till the dawn breaks.
sounds like a good plan.
I do not know if there is anyone who is like supposed to come in here to take care of the wyverns that will come before dawn. Most stable hands start their work 2 hours before dawnbreak because that's what they do, you know.
We're
So
slacking.
you do know, Preston, at least that the Dragon Wings didn't think there was anybody that actually was to take care of these wyverns. So that's kind of your job, it appears, for the time being.
Bonus thought is they think that is me. I'm the guy that's supposed to show up 2 hours before dawn. So I think
Perfect.
I'm glad I'm
Frisch,
remembering all these things.
When you're attuning to this thing, it was a little bit, you might have the slightest bit of nervousness, just because your Arcana check failed so miserably, you have no idea what it actually does. But did you
It
share any
makes
of that
you
information?
invincible.
Did you share any of that information with the group about the vampire? I don't remember. No, yeah.
I was going to. I was going to
Okay.
say from now on we cannot be out at night. But that was, I realize now, that was a true vampire I saw earlier. Strong enough to kill both the white dragon and the frost giant. We would not stand a chance, and it's not worth the risk.
And Ellie's just like, I wonder if the vampire would just help us out.
My voice is kind of shaky at that. Like I don't know why there's a true vampire roaming here at night. Beyond me.
yes. How did the cult get all of these powerful creatures in one area?
You remember the treasure,
Amon can
right?
be. Yeah.
The treasure.
Yeah, you remember the vast treasure. Probably enough to buy
Power
a castle
breeds
this big.
greed.
Sure does.
Nelly, why don't you go ahead and roll for me a D100? Let's see if you can get above a 95.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Or let's see if you can not get above a 95, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Good. You don't hear anything all night.
Okay.
Nice.
And once again, the light shines down upon this glorious castle.
Huzzah! We survived, friends.
First night.
Survived the night.
First, you're attuned to that thing. You know that it gives you frost resistance.
Okay. Sweet.
And as soon as the light comes, so do the denizens, as you see ogres begin to walk around more freely, though they don't seem to come down here often. The fog
The
also
wyverns will eat 'em.
disappears and evaporates. It's still a little bit hazy, but not bad. You are now free to move about the cabin.
What was that thing that, what was it called, Philip, that you did?
It's
I was
called-
writing notes in, so I just wanted to try to get it.
The attunement is just resistant armor.
Yeah, I just meant like what was the process of what you
He
were doing
he
again?
he imbued a gem and put runes on it, and then put the gem on your breastplate, and that's what makes your armor frost resistant.
In the book, all it says is that I need a suit of armor, and then it requires attunement, and so I just use the stone as the iconic piece that you can see. It's all flavor text right there, because all I really needed was you to be close for me to touch your armor.
Okay.
So it's all flavor for that, you know?
Yeah.
And then all the process that takes the time to, like, do it is the attunement. And so that's why we need it.
Gotcha.
And yeah, and then it's cold.
Cool. Resistance. Okay, I got that. Sweet.
Okay.
I have resistance too.
Wait.
Does everybody have a resistance except for me?
No, I don't have any.
And she'll- Just half of us. Just the cool ones.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've joined
I'm
the cool
kidding.
gang.
It's
Yeah.
okay, Rin. During fighting, I can make you invisible.
Sweet.
Nice.
They won't know what hit them.
Exactly.
I'm actually really proud of that.
Lady looks even
They
more
won't
rested.
see you coming.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Alright.
Should I help Rin feed the wyverns?
It gives you a second thought, like maybe that's not the best idea.
I'm going to mount up.
You think nobody should talk to or handle these wyverns at all except for Rin. In fact, you think, should you be in a position that you're here without her, and perhaps another cultist comes in to ask you why aren't you taking care of the wyverns, you don't know what you would do. Because that wyvern would not be happy with you.
Okay. Noted. We'll just hand the meat to her.
Is there a
If you don't
pitchfork
have
for like hay or something? So you just like scoop
No.
hay and make yourself look busy.
It seems we've fallen directly onto these beautiful ice and marble, or marble appearing ice floor here, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Do the wyverns seem hungry, or are they satisfied from the first couple steaks I gave
They
them?
seem like they're fine for now, but these are
Okay.
vicious creatures, though they are chained.
Other chained. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but Rin, you doesn't look like they'd ever attack you at this point. They've got your scent. They presume you to be a cultist, and they, for some reason, like you. Maybe it's because you're green, like they are.
Yay!
I also turn to Frisht and say, I know that you are a polar master, but is there any needs that you may need my shield for more defense in a situation that you may not have your polar?
Well, if I were to lose my halberd, all I would have is a bow. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. Though I think I've put some weapons into your bag of holding.
Real quick, the only other person that doesn't seem to be bothered. Can you guys hear me?
Just unfortunately, I don't believe the shield would be beneficial since I need to be wielding.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But
Nelly,
if our focus was only defense and I had to take up the front line, then that could be
Yes,
possible.
this is my thought process, seeing as you are our great frontline fighter, and I am in the support role at the moment.
Yes, I see. Yeah, that shield does look mighty fine, so it is tempting to accept your offer.
You remember the weight of the shield. Seems bulky.
It only weighs 6 pounds. It's the same weight as your glaive.
Preston, do you like daggers?
Me, I like everything because it keeps me alive.
I haven't been using. Wow, my computer just totally froze. But I got this dagger.
Oh,
weird-
what? Daggers that you picked up in some sort of weird place, which you didn't remember where you got it from?
I
From
got
a
it-
dragon statue?
I do remember where I got it from. But I haven't been using it, so I figured I would give it to someone who would appreciate it more.
Be very beneficial. All I have currently is my fists and a ranged weapons that comes with this sweet set of armor I wear.
So, it is my duty as the DM to kind of help y'all out a bit here. You absolutely can take that dagger and start attacking people with it. You look at it though, it's fine craftsmanship, and as an artificer, it looks delicious to you. However,
It clashes with my armor.
you would not be able to use it instead of your fists. You'd have to pick it or your fists.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware of that.
And then you look at it closer, and let me go ahead and pull you down just for a second here. You can do whatever you want. I'm making it clear. Hey, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do whatever you want with it. As an artificer, you would know though that Rin would benefit greatly from using this.
Rinwood?
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, right now I'm trying to roleplay, but I'm really trying to set our party up for this big boss fight, you know?
Right. That
I'm
being
trying
said,
to roleplay it right now.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
So I would know Rin would benefit.
Yes, as an artificer, you would just
Okay.
know that. It would be obvious to you. It's not obvious to Nelly, obviously, though. So, okay.
All right, cool. Thanks for that.
Cool.
I'm proficient in simple weapons.
So,
Let me take a closer look at that, and I walk over closer to her.
Okay.
And may I take a
If
look
not,
at it? please?
maybe. Sure, just if you don't want it, then maybe Rin can use it.
I make a detailed inspection of it, and I say, I think that you are right on this, that Rin would benefit greatly from using this as a weapon.
Hmm. Okay.
I do
Here's a
believe
take
so.
it.
dagger, Rin.
Kind of do a little like knife spin, you know.
Yeah.
This is a nice dagger.
Very nice.
All right. What is it? Just poison dagger? Is that what I am
No.
adding?
So, I just want to make sure you are all aware of that information, especially just basically Preston, because as an artificer, he would just know that. But let me go ahead and pull this up for you. It looks like this. I already had the picture posted in
You
Discord.
put it in, like, back
But
for
let me go ahead and just post in
Right
Discord again so you can see. Looks like that.
Bob looks.
Let me go ahead and pull up the thing.
I don't know if your flurry of blows is. You can use weapons for that if you have like stuff in your hand.
That'd be kind of sick if I could like punch, like, but with my dagger.
I'm pretty sure Flurry of Blows is still like you punch for your flurry, but your attacks could be with this dagger because it's a simple weapon. So it could be a monk weapon. I have to go back to where you guys picked it up on this sheet. It actually doesn't have all the magical weapons you can acquire in this campaign listed, even though it lists it. So that's a little bit frustrating. Sorry
it's
about
because it's
that.
that older module. It's like
Yeah,
that
it's
third
very-
edition module that's split into 2 sections, but it's not worded right. I say you went over that with us a while back.
Yeah, just give me a moment here.
Also, role playing some more. Though either of you could benefit from using a shield, it gives quite a hefty bonus to your defense.
A shield would slow me down. You know, makes it kind of hard to get multiple punches in.
It's on the other side of the moon. It's just a.
Does anyone want this dagger?
I got a dagger. I got a dagger. Instead. Who wants it? Who wants it?
I'm taking that dagger.
40.
It shouldn't be you.
Dagger to the green one.
You want it first?
Rin wants the dagger. We're giving
Yes,
it to Rin.
I want the dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, take it. Be gone.
Okay, I'm taking it.
All right. I've got the text. Let's hopefully I can just post it directly into Discord. I can. Look at that.
Wait.
It's a lot. There you go.
Oh! Does 2d10 poison damage? Holy crap!
Wow, that's a lot.
Oh, so
I'm really
this
glad
is
you
it.
guys get that before some of the big fights. Okay.
Dagger. Oh, I see the little drop of venom.
Oh, it does a
Cool.
D4 regular damage.
It's a
but it
dagger
takes
of
2d10
venom.
poison
Yeah.
damage.
Okay,
Wow,
I'm pretty sure.
that
I
was
think I
in
found
between.
it.
So it's a +1 attack and damage, and it's also a magic weapon. So that's huge by itself. But then you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade. The poison remains for 1 minute, so it might be something you want to do in preparation for combat, you know.
Okay.
Or until an attack using the weapon hits a creature. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. The dagger can't be used this way again until the next dawn. Poisoned is a condition. So, it's a finesse weapon also, it's a light weapon, it's a simple weapon.
You can also throw
You can
it.
also throw it, not that you may want to, but
Yeah.
it's possible. So in a
Just a
pinch,
question out of
for that.
character or whatever. If she does throw it, and will it stay stuck in the opponent, causing continuous poison?
The poison effect can only happen once every day. And
Oh,
it says that
okay.
once it poisons something that it no longer does it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But that being said,
Okie dokie.
the 2d10 poison damage is obviously great, but let me go ahead and read for you poisoned. Because that's also important. Because it happens in addition to the
Right.
damage. So poisoned,
Okay.
a poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So obviously the saving throw, it may succeed, which is, you know, means that the dagger doesn't really do much if it succeeds. That being said, the poisoned condition where it would have disadvantage, that lasts for a whole minute. There's no save after it fails the initial one.
Oh dang.
That's
That
huge.
That's awesome.
10 each round.
Welcome to magic weapons. No,
Shoot,
it says
yeah.
that the 2d10 only happens once. It doesn't say that happens each round.
But then.
But
then he's
poisoned for 1
The
minute.
status.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang,
So,
that's still
pretty
huge.
good.
I said to have disadvantage for a whole minute,
Yep.
dude.
Unless they're immune to poison or something. Poison
That's like
condition or
10
something like that.
rounds. Like, dude, most fights are over in less than 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you're right.
that's awesome.
Exactly.
oh, so
Dang.
if she coats it with poison, tries to hit someone, but like
Mm-hmm.
doesn't get a hit off, it doesn't go away, right? Like the poison, so it doesn't go away.
No,
till she
it
lands
says
an
the
actual
poison
hit.
remains for 1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature.
Right. And so,
So
as
the
soon
poison
as
will
that,
stay for a minute.
right. So so what's more likely going to happen is you're going to end up using this, just to make it clear. You're going to end up using this before fight, whatever. If you get the chance, if not, oh well. You have to do it during the fight if you want to use it. Thick
It's only
black
an
poison will coat the blade, and then for the next minute you have that much time to hit a creature. When you hit a creature, the poison on the dagger immediately goes away and goes into the creature. Okay? So the
Got it.
dagger is no longer poisoned and can't be till the next dawn. But that
Got
creature
it.
must succeed on one DC 15 Constitution saving throw. And if it fails, it takes 2d10 poison damage and becomes poisoned for 1 minute. And there's nothing it can do about it unless it has, I don't know, some special ability to get rid of it, or it is immune to poison condition. But other than that, and they're different too. Something can be immune to poison condition but not poison damage, or the other way around. So, anyway,
Okay.
kind of a confusing weapon, but it's pretty easy once you get it down, and
Sweet. Yeah.
can go with you. Okay, there's that. I didn't want to tell you who to give it to, but I did want to tell Preston, who constantly handles magical items and makes them even, what could be possible with it. So, and I don't think it requires attunement. What the heck?
It didn't say.
Oh, it's old. It's an old school magic item. Look at that. No attunement required. Ready to go. That means that if for some reason she dropped that thing and, you know, whatever, one of you could pick it up and use it. That's crazy. Okay.
Sweet. That's exciting.
Nelly, sorry, Rin, one other thing you notice while you're in here is the only other creature that the wyverns don't seem to shrink away from and howl is Felix, for some reason.
Okay.
What else?
Not saying they like him, but they don't seem to mind
But they're
him.
like, oh, he's just another dragon. Rin's green, and that's another dragon. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay, just really quick, I wanted to go over a couple things in my bag that may come in handy.
You guys get
I
all
have-
prepared for the combat.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
The 2 healing pots that I picked up in the room in the last dungeon area, what do they do?
They heal you if you drink them.
Okay, like for how much? Like that's why I want to add some details.
Does it say
into them.
just
All I-
healing
okay.
potion?
That's all it said. That's all it gave me. So yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So a
healing potion,
healing
is it like
potion-
1d6 or is it like
it's
a
2d4
D4?
plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Hey Preston, do you have any quarterstaffs in that bag of yours?
Let me double check. Also, the oil of etherealness.
Yes.
What does that do?
It's a good question.
Stabs. Let me double check over it. Looks like healing pods. The only one I have is Frisch Extra Glaive. Is all I got in
Okay.
here.
That's okay. I was just checking to see.
Extra.
But I have a dagger now, so.
Okay. Preston, you pull out this most marvelous of items, and honestly, you feel a little bit bashful that you didn't give it special attention before. Beads of this cloudy gray oil form on the outside of its container, seeming to just pass through it and penetrate. And they quickly evaporate. The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. 1 additional vial is required for each size category above medium. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes. The affected creature then gains the effect of the etherealness spell for 1 hour.
Whoa.
It is a 7th level spell.
Holy crap!
Okay. I like where this is going.
I will read it to you, but you can always look up etherealness if you need to, or even this potion if you need to at this point. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane, in the area where it overlaps with your current plane. You remain in the border ethereal for the duration, or until you use your action to dismiss the spell. You don't get that opportunity, you just stay there for an hour. During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot. You can see and hear the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. While on the ethereal plane, you can only affect and be affected by other creatures on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive you and can't interact with you, unless a special ability or magic has given them the ability to do so. You ignore all objects and effects that aren't on the ethereal plane, allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane you originated from. When the spell ends, you immediately return to the plane you originated from in the spot you currently occupy. If you occupy the same spot as a solid object or a creature, when this happens, you are immediately shunted to the nearest occupied space that you can occupy and take force damage equal to twice the number of feet you are moved.
Oh, damn.
So don't do that. This spell has no effect if you cast it while you are on the ethereal plane or a plane that doesn't border it, such as one of the outer planes. So you don't need to worry about that last bit because you're drinking a potion that caused the spell's effect. But that is that.
It's like a get out of danger free card.
It does take 10 minutes to take effect, though. That's the only thing.
Damn. So it's not a get out of danger free card. It's a get
Get
into
out
danger
of-
free card.
It's
to get out of danger
Exactly.
as long as you can run away. from
Perfect
something.
assassin.
It's a move card here.
So, based off of, did you guys share all the information with me that you guys learned last time? Was we were been like going over stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
eventually.
Okay. So, I think I might give this to Rin, saying if you need to do more scouting before we start, then this would probably be a perfect way for you to just go anywhere because you have the best movement.
Okay. Sweet. I'm excited to try it.
So I'm gonna give that to Rin.
Look at the sharing time that's happening right now.
She has the best source of movement. Okay.
All right, and that's oil of
You learned from primary.
Etherealness.
Oh, it's oil. My
Oil
bad.
of etherealness.
Let me go ahead and oil. There we go. Okay.
All
Two
the
healing
curiosity.
potions. I'm going to give one of the healing potions to Nelly and one to Frisht.
Oh.
So you guys each get a healing potion that does 2d4 plus 2.
Cool beans. Any other questions for the DM?
Why get a magic item?
There's only. Oh wait, no. Frisch bought one. That's right. You guys need to get back to a town or something. Get yourself some magic items, or maybe, just maybe, in a castle this large
Kill a
and
dragon.
mysterious, there's a possibility that there's someone here somewhere.
Seriously, that's what I'm thinking. That we need to investigate some of these other rooms, see if we can find any objects. As I say, I got some magic, but like I said, I'm sharing most of it. This is what you get for being a murder hobo, picking up all kinds of stuff.
Yeehaw.
Yep.
Okay, those three things.
Where did you get the
Yay.
oil of etherealness? That's my
The
question.
potion of healing doesn't make me
Somewhere.
encumbered. Hallelujah.
I remember
That's all I care
getting it.
about.
That is funny though.
Internet.
The spatter goo.
What do you do now that you can hear more people walking around? You don't feel like you're completely, I don't know, in a private location anymore. It's a little bit open.
I say that we need to, like I said, investigate some of these other opportunities. But the thing is, moving around through the castle, we're pretty conspicuous, you know? Like, people know our faces. They know we're not friends. They know, like, people are gonna recognize us. So we have two
I
options.
can
What is our main goal here?
cast Pass Without a Trace, which makes it easier to sneak if we need to.
Yeah,
You get a plus
that's probably
10
a good
to your
idea.
stealth
I say
checks.
we should probably do that. But I say that we need to start finding like an option to say we need to try to find more magic items before we do this fight. Because if we have to go into a fight with a full-grown frost dragon and frost giant, and then
White
that
dragon.
vampire jumps us at the same time, then we're screwed. Like totally, we're just TPK.
Mm.
So I say we need to investigate and try and find more items that can help us with this fight.
Yes, I agree.
I would like more.
Yeah. I
For
think
sure.
our biggest threat is the dragon, because the frost giant was actually pretty friendly to us.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
he
might
was
be
like-
able
More of an ally.
to help us with that. Like I said, let me say, let me roleplay for you. The discussion you had with this frost giant, did you get a sense from him that he was amicable to maybe helping us fight these other beasties?
He didn't seem too keen that the cult was in his castle, and he told us if we wanted to talk to him again, just to tell his guards.
His castle. This is a cloud giant's castle, which is a frost giant doing owning is a cloud giant's
I'm
castle.
sorry, it's a cloud giant castle, and he's a cloud giant. There's no frost giant.
A frost giant?
Oh, then he's not more on the
This
knees
changes
with white dragons.
everything.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I would say they still absolutely hate each other and try to kill
Oh
each
no,
other.
I was
Yeah.
gonna try and see if we could play on the frost giant's competitiveness for the hunt to try and hunt these great beasties, but now it's like I gotta come up with a whole new plan for a cloud giant.
Sorry, I had said that several times up until, like, I don't know, whenever you guys all got into the stables
Okay.
and I said, anyway. I was trying to clarify that it's a white dragon and that the frost thing you're thinking about is frost giants, but this is a cloud giant's castle. I'm sorry, I think
Yes.
I might have made
Okay.
a mistake a couple of times too.
This only is a minor inconvenience.
Okay. Besides, you'd have to roll to see what you know about cloud giants anyway.
Right.
They're very cloudy people.
Can I roll a history check?
Yeah, make a
or-
history check.
History check.
Yeah, why not, right?
I know a little bit about cloud giants.
Sure. You know nothing
13.
about them. No, I'm just kidding. What do you know?
Wait, can I roll too?
Sure,
that's
anybody who wants to roll can roll. Why not?
That's a 16.
Right, and what is it again?
History. And what'd you get, Preston?
16.
16. Okay, that's something.
17. Dang it. Get minus one to history because I'm old.
I got 11.
That's
Okay.
three. Hold on. Oh, it's just
Your
a
memory
blank
isn't what it
20.
used to be. But
Remember when what now?
your
I don't
memory
know
isn't what
about
it used to be, Trish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it fits.
Yeah, what I know about cloud giants is like, wow, yeah, he was pretty big. He was pretty tall.
Boy.
Was nice enough to us though.
With my 16, do I know enough to play on his vanity about creating things?
I mean, you can try. They are quite intelligent creatures.
Yeah. They're
Nelly,
builders.
you know that
That's
they're
their-
big and they live in clouds. And that they're, you know,
Yeah.
giants. So that's cool. And giants don't like dragons traditionally, but maybe this one's, you know, progressive or something. Rin, you know that, and you also know that, you know, these cloud giant people, that they like things that a lot of giants do. They build these big old castles, and they like to fly around on their, you know, huge bird things and take out all sorts of stuff while they were doing that. It was a whole thing, you know, it's what they did. They were actually, you know, pretty easygoing people, but they were highly creative. And honestly, they were also master strategists. Unlike a white dragon. And then I'll go ahead and say Frisht and Preston. You guys know that they are very powerful. Honestly, they are some of the strongest giants. You know, not quite as strong as storm giants, but definitely stronger than most other giants. Let me double check on that, actually.
3.5 knowledge says that they're some of the builders or whatever. Storm giants are above them in the caste system, but they're above fire giants that are forger masters. They were the ones who built cities and castles and stuff.
Right, so they're above. Yeah.
Storm giants should be at the very top of the caste system, and then,
They're at the same-
Storm.
This isn't right either. One second.
They should be on the same tier level as fire giants for the most part,
Yeah.
which is like the medium caste system for giants.
It might have changed, so just give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're on the same level as fire giants. They're below storm giants. They're well above hill giants. They're above frost giants, and they're above stone giants. So, but
Yeah, stone
cloud giants do definitely consider themselves slightly superior to giants in some situations. The only giant they're lesser than, though, would be the storm giants in the caste system, as you mentioned. They do honestly commonly have superiority complexes, but in a way where it appears to be in Blagathkus that he doesn't really have any qualm with you. He doesn't really see you as threats necessarily.
Let's change that.
Small folk, he might call you. But that being said, he doesn't. He's not willing to. He's still magnanimous towards you to some degree. And you know that they're wholly immune to lycanthropy, and that they have infrared vision if they want it, and they've got all sorts of magic, and honestly, they can summon elementals if they need to, and they're nasty in combat. They also like
Holy
to
crap.
wield great clubs and morning stars. And you saw in your Infresh, you remember Blagathkus is a morning star.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
And yeah, I mean, all sorts of stuff.
I think we might be able to turn this guy to our favor. We might be able to get him his castle back. I think if we clear out some of the other things, we need to avoid the ogres, I think, because they may be under his actual sway. I think that we need to focus our efforts on cultists and clearing his castle and getting it back to him, and he might actually be willing to help us as like enemy of my enemy type deal.
Yeah.
And I think that should be part of our goal moving forward, is that we try as much as possible to be as amicable to this storm giant as we can, because he doesn't, from what you have discovered, he doesn't seem to want the cultists here, but they have something over him that's preventing him from removing them. So they've either, we need to find out what they have over him that's keeping him from fighting back. That's what we need to do.
And yeah, I think you're right about the ogres, because he had 2 ogres brushing his hair in his room. So
Yeah.
they're like,
So like I said, I think we need to avoid attacking the ogres if at all possible, because like whatever we need to do to avoid that, we should be doing.
agreed.
Alright.
Okay.
So our goal forward is find out what the cultists have over the storm giant, and not storm giant, the cloud giant, and find more magical items to slay the white dragon.
Yes. And don't get killed by the vampire.
Definitely don't get killed.
Luckily, she only seems to come out at night, at least. So as long as we are asleep, we should be, or in a room, we should be fine, right?
Great.
Hopefully.
All right. I'm glad that we are all on the same page here. So everyone has their items. Frisch, you got your potion and your armor. Nelly got the potion. Rin got the potion and the dagger.
Yes.
And I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Cool. Okay. Do I have anything I can do for the group at this time? No, maybe later. That might come in handy. I don't know if it would insult him if I made Frisch large.
Oh, not insult me, insult the giant. I get it.
Yeah.
I was like, why wouldn't you've already done it to me? It would be insulting at all.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be insulting to him to have another large creature in his domain. Well, we could probably see that. I have the ability to make the party invisible if I need, or an individual invisible if I need to. Like if there's
Make a
somewhere we need to
perception
sneak
check.
through.
Everybody,
Oh.
15.
including
Oh,
the pets.
Animals?
Flat.
Gosh dang
I
it.
got 11. Or sorry, 9.
There's Kunelli's.
17
8.
for Lady, 15 for me.
11 for me. Felix. Also 11.
Wow.
We tied.
Frisch isn't talking, but all of you notice the significance as Preston notices Lady look up, and you hear footsteps approaching the stables
We should go.
softly.
Yeah, let's skedaddle.
I mount up.
Do we
It's
hear
a
it
little
coming
bit too
from?
late, unfortunately, as you think about what you should do next. Some of you are kind of
I-
getting like you're leaving. Yes, Frisch?
I was just gonna say, when I see them, I'm like, well, that takes care of that. You know, pretending like we just finished up
Okay.
taking care of the wyverns.
She gives you a little bit of an odd look, and it's like, I thought I'd go through the trouble of giving you some uniforms. For some reason, you didn't have them, I was told, so I had to procure them from our own stock. I ripped off the patches, because I don't know what rank you are, and you can't surely be dragon wings. She just lays them across the banister here, and gives you one last look, like, you're freaking welcome, and you should be happy I'm nice.
No, yeah, I'm like.
But
my
as a
gratitude.
cultist, you know, what do you
Yeah.
say?
I whispered the first. Say something nice to her.
I do. I say, thank you, madam. We are very much appreciative of you and your hard work.
Okay.
Show her your muscles.
I flex.
She nods at you, and then walks away.
Okay. Okay. Well, that takes care of having to sneak around. I say, whisper.
I also make the comment to the party: if you guys can find any leather workers' tools, I can make Felix a saddle.
Ooh.
Love
Oh,
that.
there might be. Did we see any in that room that we slept in, Brandon? That you noticed? That we noticed, maybe.
Also, I mount up on top of Lady.
Brandon?
Sorry about that.
Oh.
You asked if you saw leatherworkers' tools in here?
No, in the room that we slept in.
Oh gosh,
like
that's
a-
reaching. Gee,
I was
let's
just
see.
like,
If
well-
I get 100 here, sure. Nope.
I swear, if they rolled 100, I was gonna cry.
Yeah, it seems to be he left his hobby behind. I don't know.
Is there any? Are there any like saddles or anything in this room? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
there's
a
saddles in
stable.
here.
Okay. Does it look like there's any tools to repair saddles,
No, not really.
or what you would say leatherworking tools?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna don those
Oh.
robes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sliding mine over.
You all look like dragon initiates, but slightly above dragon initiates. What are they called? Dragon claws.
That's a 7.
Make an investigation check.
Dragon toenails.
No, only Rin. Rin, you don't see anything,
Okay.
and neither do you, Preston. So ha.
Rin's blind? Oh no!
But I got a 13.
Yeah,
I
I
tell
know.
Preston, I say, I'll keep my eyes open for them. Maybe we can find a workshop where they build the saddles and you can borrow some.
I don my robe and I mount the lady.
The robe is very small, but surprisingly still just slightly too big for you.
Turns out it's
That's
not
amazing.
a full-size robe. It's actually just a crop top robe that's still too big.
Yeah. The sleeves are
That's
really
amazing.
too big. I wish. Okay, now you have to go through Hero Forge and make robes for everybody.
Top.
Versions of all of our characters.
Amazing. no, you don't.
I'm surprised Preston hasn't, or Philip hasn't done that already.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, I thought about it several times, but the only character I actually have in my inventory is Riz.
That's funny.
True.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because everyone else made theirs, huh?
Yeah.
You all look
We'll
like
get on
dragon claws. Go ahead and put the robes in your inventory, please. Though
Okay.
they're gonna weigh as much as common clothes do.
Okay. By the way, Brandon, I can use Felix as a mount, but I can't fly at the same time that I'm mounted on him. I have discovered.
Felix has wings now?
I think you get
Yeah.
that feature at level, whatever the heck, but not yet.
Yeah, it will happen, but right now I can only ride him when he's walking.
Okay.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Did you know it'd be very strong if you could just fly with him? Okay, good. I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, what do you do?
Switch my mini, yo.
Wait, what?
Switch my mini.
To what? Oh, to riding.
Mounted.
Now what do you
Say it
do?
like 6 times.
Sorry, there's a lot going on. You guys are forcing me to listen to all of your useless
Adapt.
conversations. I mean, yes, adapt. Okay. Remember to change. Oh, roll for HP, Preston.
Ooh, yeah, sweet. I get it.
And then change your HP on Talespire, everybody. Well, specifically
Switch.
Preston. So yeah, go ahead and write down Constitution modifier plus that number in roll 20 for your HP, and then go ahead and update your HP on Talespire as well, and we can get going here.
3. Am I still wounded from my vampire attack?
No, you took a long rest. You're good.
Okay.
There was no lasting implications, so you're good.
There's just a love bite.
Right on.
You got a hickey.
You have a hickey.
Okay. I'm going to follow you guys because I have no idea where I'm going.
And we can be sneaky if we wanted to, but we don't need to.
Yeah.
Brandon, that's the wrong one.
Oh, it is? What's wrong about it?
He's
It's
in
not
his
my
cultist
infiltrator
mode.
set.
Hey,
Are you kidding?
Preston, can you carry my short sword for me?
Yes, I can.
That would be lovely. Thank
Are
you.
you
Inventory.
encumbered?
Okay, I changed
I
your
am.
HP. I already changed your HP to 53. Is this the right one or no?
That's the right one. That's good. Yep.
Okay.
Short sword. Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Change my pack.
It's good to be level
I got
7.
90 pounds before my bag of holding is full.
Jeez, 90 pounds.
What do you all do?
That still means I have 100 pounds of weight that I can carry on Lady before she's encumbered.
Jeez. We are headed out this way. Did we decide where we're going yet?
Nah, man, I'm following
You all look like a bunch of weirdos. If anybody saw you right now, you'd know they think, huh, those people don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Let's make our way back upstairs. Wait, no, we've already checked all up there. Should we go to the room across the building across from us? Ah! Ah!
Yeah, I guess
What's
we haven't
happening?
gotten in there yet. And there's another building in the corner that we haven't checked out either.
I start
what
walking this way.
Alright, you begin to walk that way.
Do I see anybody like entering this building?
No.
In front of me?
No.
No?
No, you don't.
Do we see anyone?
But there's
Oh,
people like
doors
walking
there.
around, right?
Every once in a while, but honestly, it's pretty quiet down here.
Hmm.
Perfect time to get out, I guess. Then.
Yeah. I kind of take a
Okay,
listen.
which one are
real
you
quick.
guys going into? What do you guys do
I'm
here?
going
Oh, that's one.
into this one.
Okay,
Outvoted.
so Rin's listening in on there.
As I'm
Everybody's watching
I'm
her
just
listen
taking
in.
a little. No. I was gonna say I'm like listening, but I'm just taking a little bit longer to open the door. So I'm opening the door very slowly. I'm trying not to make it look
Without making it
suspicious.
Why don't
obvious,
you
yeah.
go ahead and make a performance check then?
Oh god.
There's really not very many people down here, but what if one of these ogres on these towers just like, what are they doing?
Ew.
Fetch. That's a
You
5.
look like you're like listening, and you're fumbling with the doorknob, and you're having a hard time because it's over 10 feet high and you can't reach it. So you look like a complete goob, and you're like, oh
I
shoot,
forgot about
where's
that.
the doorknob? Yeah, it's like a 20-foot high door, and you're like, oh shoot. And then you look at Frisch in a panic. And you think maybe somebody thought I looked silly if they saw me.
And I'm like, yep.
And I was surprised. How do people open these doors?
We've done it before. Or wait.
Yeah, but I was cheating. I was cheating by accident.
But how do our other cultist comrades open these doors?
Don't look at me. I'm only 2 feet tall.
Do we see any cultists opening big doors?
You haven't yet.
Oh gosh, do we even want to walk into this room? Gosh.
You guys are amazing.
Like to these guys.
Dang it. What are we gonna do without our cheat code?
I tell Nelly to hop onto my shoulders and open the door.
I need to cast spider climb on you.
Sorry, what did you say you were gonna try to do, Ren?
I tell Nelly to hop onto my shoulders to open the door.
Okay.
How do
Not
I-
with these people.
Okay.
And as she's hopping on my shoulder, I turn around to everyone and I say, "Our excuse is we're just looking for the mess hall."
Let's do a combined
They're
check.
short.
A combined check. We're gonna go ahead and go with acrobatics from Nelly and athletics from Rin. See how
Okay.
well you guys do. This is pretty incredible.
Oh my! 6 again?
What are we rolling?
You're rolling athletics. I'm sorry, acrobatics, Nelly.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Okay,
it's
well, that's an
definitely
11.
6 in athletics for you, Rin.
No, 11.
So you got a +5 to your athletics. Sweet. Okay.
Yes.
And Nelly. Okay.
Nat 20, baby!
So like Rin
save.
isn't really struggling that much, but she clearly kind of is, probably because she's a little embarrassed, and Nelly's just like not having an issue. So it doesn't matter.
I'm like Legolas balancing on her head.
Right. So you're all doing that,
Shield
trying to
slipping
get
down
up
the
here to
stairs.
this door to open it. And I'll go ahead and open it for you. It opens the wrong way, of course. And I will go ahead and reveal what you see inside. Wow, pretty cool.
This is not the
Uh-oh.
right room.
I think you went to the wrong room. Alright, don't move anybody. Nelly, you can... Yeah, I can get rid of your flying, sorry.
You could,
So
I could
this
stay
is-
flying.
Yeah, sure. This is what you see when you open that door.
Oh,
Let me
no.
go ahead and read it for you.
I'm sorry, guys.
How dare you open doors? No, I'm kidding.
Which is called-
This is section 10. Okay. In the middle of this frost-glazed room stands a 9-foot-tall table of carved stone, surrounded by 3 giant-sized chairs, also carved from stone. A fat iron cauldron etched with runes rests upon the table. On the floor, in the far corner, sits a large iron chest. Oh, and a male stone giant gazes into the cauldron, while a female stone giant sits nearby.
Something was empty.
Stone?
Stone. Go ahead and add 'em.
They're big.
Dude, that's
No,
a
he
cool
didn't.
model.
Okay, unfortunately, I don't have stone giants. I was really hoping they were gonna add them by now, and they didn't. So, you guys get not stone giants. Yay!
Yay! Son of an ice giant!
The fire giant is the closest one, so I'm just gonna go with that. Okay. I will actually go ahead and post a picture in Discord of what they look like too.
Would I be?
Whoa, that's a cool model though.
So here is a male stone giant. He's dressed a little finer than that, though. Here's a female stone giant who is also dressed a little bit finer.
Look at those pecs.
Okay,
What a cute couple they make.
so you just did that. You gaze upon the scene here. They both look over at you.
Say hi.
What did you say?
I said hi.
No, Julianne.
Oh. I don't hear Julian at all.
You gotta,
Julianne.
yeah. I can't hear you still, so.
Sorry. I said the hail password.
Go ahead and say it if you know it. Otherwise, just
Hail
say it.
Bogoscus. There we go.
Okay.
That was almost right.
Hail Gagoskis?
Blagoscus.
Blagoskis.
Gothkis.
Yes. Blagothkus is our host.
Yep.
He seems to be concentrating on the cauldron.
Is there anything that you need help with? Assistance?
Right now, I'm trying to perform an augury ritual.
Oh jeez, I don't know what that is.
He's trying to spy on someone.
Oh.
Fascinating.
That's very rude.
Who
She's
said
saying that to Preston or to the male giant?
She says it to Preston.
I'm outside, she can't see me.
She heard you.
What? Who said
Okay.
that?
Forgive our minuscule friend there.
Just don't tell him I'm a gnome.
She
I
nods
did.
knowingly.
Oh my gosh.
And then I say, sorry for the interruption. We were looking for the mess hall. We will let you get back to it. And I take a step back.
Understood.
Oh my gosh.
She stands up. I'll get the door.
Thank you. Most gracious of you. Okay, that could have gone worse.
Sure could have.
Huh.
Should we try the door to the left?
Yeah.
Well, wrong answer.
Every door leads to something horrible, apparently, except for that one room that we slept in, so. Not
Oh.
horrible, but
Pretty funny.
potentially dangerous.
I give I like motion to Nellie with my hand, and then if she comes, I grab her hand and kind of hoist her up onto my shoulders again.
Give me some checks.
Alright. I repeat my Legolas miracle.
Go ahead and roll
Hopefully I
yourself
do a little better
acrobatics
this time.
athletics.
Oh my gosh!
He did even worse!
I got a 10.
Okay, Nelly.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat.
Acrobatics. Another one? Let's hope.
Oof. You tumble off of her and look like a fool.
Oh dang. I hate
Not
looking like a fool.
You hear laughing
Wow.
from above.
You
guys
know
are
it's
laughing at
quite
us.
embarrassing, honestly.
You guys are making us look like fools.
Just,
How,
well, you
how
do
else
it
would you say
then.
that we open the door? Frished?
And I say, I'll lift you up, Rin.
Oh jeez.
Okay. We're making acrobatics, Frisch making athletics.
He's actually gonna attempt that? Dang.
Yeah, give her a boost.
I got a
21.
Okay, it's good enough. Considering you guys are
Like,
making your
see? Haha, told you. Even though you're the one that's making it work. mostly. I mean, it is horrible. Oh, an empty hallway. Sweet.
Seems to be a passageway.
Let's go.
Like,
The
can you move
doors
me, sweetie?
behind us.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Okay, you guys enter the passageway. Wow,
Close the door.
pretty fancy stuff. An indoor passageway.
Ooh.
Pretty cutting edge.
This wall has a small door in it.
I'm gonna close this door, but it won't let me.
Yeah, how are you closing the door exactly?
Wait, isn't it opening in?
Uh-huh.
So then we go to the other side and just push on the door.
Okay.
You don't have to have the handle.
Well, I know how to do it. I just didn't know if you were smart enough to do it. Because you're an idiot. No.
But now we're gonna have to open them again. Should have left one open
Meh.
first.
No, he's too suspicious. It'll let in a draft.
Oh, okay.
We can open doors. We know how to do that.
What
Is
does
this-
this door look like?
Is this door actually that small?
Yeah.
Bonus.
Wait, what?
Let's
There's
listen in
probably
on it.
cultists on the other side.
Oh, there's a door in the door.
What you want to do?
Who wants to
Listen
open
in.
this?
Well, then move over and listen in. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You listen in on the door. Doesn't seem like there's any noise coming from the other side.
I knock.
No response.
Okay.
Preston
Then
opens the
I'll-
door
That's smart.
impatiently.
Okay.
And it appears to be accommodations for a guest of human size.
That's us. Or me, at least. I'm like the only one who's human.
Oh,
I'd like to search this wardrobe.
Inside,
place,
you find some basic human clothing, though it is not full by any means. Looks to be a
It's a
changing section, perhaps furnished.
changing corner. Okay. Okay, this could be another place to,
There's also a chamber pot in that
Mm.
room.
unless it's already occupied by others in the night.
It does not appear to be occupied at the moment.
I say we have a better chance of that abandoned giant room.
Oh
of
yes,
not being found.
I agree. This is just it's a possible backup should we need it in an emergency.
Yes, that is true.
What were you saying, Nelly? I can't hear you if you're... She's saying nothing important. Okay.
It's a weird thing to say out loud.
She's
Could
keeping
we
watch.
see anything down this pathway? Or is it just empty, cavernous ice?
Oh, you made it quite a ways down there. One sec. Yeah, so... first things first, are you guys gonna keep the door wide open or are you closing it?
No, I'm closing it.
Alright. There's that. No, there should be a door to the left and a door to the right. And the opening right here is just something you can see, unfortunately, right now, and there's nothing you can do about it. So.
Okay.
There we go. I was gonna say, how long is that gonna be?
It's following, I guess. There we go.
This door to the right, it's just an opening and then the door?
Yeah, it's an opening, it looks like. And let me go
Okay.
ahead and reveal a couple of things.
I take a look in here.
Looks like
Oh.
a couple of... Yeah, there you go.
Golden door.
A couple of doors there. One human-sized, one giant-sized on the left. Preston goes up to investigate that door.
Help!
What?
I need help. I'm too tiny.
Oh, the door's also human-sized. No, wait, no, it's not. Never mind.
You can say
I
that
was like, this one doesn't look
giant and
human-sized.
ornate.
My bad.
You fool! Just go around.
What door are you at, Preston?
We're here.
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's at the left.
Does it have a? It looks different than the other doors. Does it like have another doorknob or handle way up there?
Let
like
me go
normal?
ahead and see, just in case. Well, honestly, it looks like it's just the same as all the other giant doors.
Okay. May want to be careful that if my calculations are correct, this seems to be going towards the direction of the white dragon.
Yeah, that is true.
That's not true.
But I think we can safely open this door and see what's inside.
Ooh,
without
risky,
being in the
fresh, risky. I'm kidding.
Knock on
Don't
wood.
call me frisky for no reason.
Frisky.
So what's the direction you guys want to go in?
Oof. I say let's peek in here real quick and carefully, and then, but not go any further because too risky. But I don't know unless you, yeah, that's my vote.
I mean, we could just check. We don't know where that room goes, but these two little rooms over here seem pretty small. But we can check this left door
true.
first.
Yeah, I figured we'd go if we went left here, then we could go to those other doors and then through the exit.
Yeah.
and on to the next
These other
place.
doors are probably just, it's my guess, is more guest rooms.
We'll see though. Okay, let's open this door then.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics and athletics.
Who's getting on my shoulders?
You can lift me up again.
Okay. Athletics.
Acrobatics.
Oh.
6.
15.
Okay. Should be good enough.
Oh, wow, okay, good
Uh.
enough. It's a little bit rough. The door is unlocked and swings open.
Yeah.
And inside,
I will go in first.
you'll wait a second while the door opens. Actually. And you see what you see. Goodness.
Dragon sleeping.
Wait, why are you... Whoops. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Wait, Ren. There we go. So you're gonna look like that.
Oh,
And then... Nelly, you're a little bit closer. There we go. Preston, where'd you go?
I'm right here by
right
the
to the
door.
left of the door.
Oh, there he is. He's just small. Okay.
I'm little tiny in this place.
Let's see. Ah, there we go.
Look extra tiny in this place.
Wait, I revealed it. Why isn't it revealing? There we go.
Oh gosh.
Ooh. To the library.
A little bit more than that, I'm afraid.
Oh no!
Hooray, cultists! Ooh, wait, crap, that's a red wizard.
I mean, yes, cultists.
I was gonna say, this definitely looks like a spell room.
Alchemy labs.
Okay.
Crap!
You enter the room. There seems to be Asbarajos talking to some red wizard in here.
Wait, who?
He's a red wizard. The red
That
wizard
guy
you've
we
been
met on
interacting
top
with.
of the mountain that was making fun of us?
Oh, the one that we killed, but he didn't
He
actually
was in the
die.
caravan. He was, everywhere.
definitely
That
knows our
guy.
I remember.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
bad
he
wizard.
definitely knows who we are.
We definitely should have picked those smaller rooms first.
He's also next to this guy.
We noticed
Another red
before-
wizard.
Nah, never mind.
Great.
Do we still have Pass Without a Trace on us?
I mean, yeah, but
Yes, we do.
they are aware of your presence, unfortunately,
Hard
for
to,
you.
it's hard to stealthily open a giant door.
Especially when you fall into it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
How the frick did they get in there?
Magic.
Yeah, probably.
hundreds of horse skulls are nailed to the ceiling and cover
that's
it
bad.
entirely. Thick carpets cover the icy floor, and desks, chairs, and lecterns are everywhere. Some covered with books and scrolls, others with potion vials, bits of meat and fur, and other things. 4 hulking gargoyles stand frozen in the room. And you see a red wizard arguing with Asvarajos, who you know to be another red wizard.
This is bullshit.
Okay.
I whisper, "Shoot, this definitely isn't the mess hall," and then try to close the doors.
Yeah, they're arguing, so yeah, let's try to get the doors and get out of here.
Make
Or
a stealth
maybe you
check.
can- Okay. Both of us?
Add 10. Yes, both of you.
Okay, come on. Come on. This is your time to
Oh
shine.
man!
I give Flash of Genius. Flash of
I got
Genius to Rin.
17. I got 17.
So you got a dirty 20, Rin.
Yes!
I just got 30. with
So you both got
disadvantage.
30 something. Okay. You close the door.
No.
They
freaking
know.
way.
This is the thing. They know of your presence. They don't maybe take into account exactly what you are, or maybe don't care, or whatever you've done to appease their suspicions subtly has worked, and the door closes.
Thank goodness.
My gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so
And you have
lucky.
passed
Holy crap.
without a trace.
Holy shit.
Freaking without a trace, baby.
Dude, that's what it is.
I'm doing.
Oh, dang.
Gosh.
That's
Oh yeah,
happened
but then
like-
I forgot we got the plus 10, so we did get like 30. That's crazy.
Both got 30
Yeah.
apiece.
Oh my gosh.
We're getting some wild 20s right now.
There's no
Yeah, we are.
way.
That was about to be real bad, guys. Like, real bad.
What, or Red's are truly strong or
We
something?
gotta go!
You guys are
Brett, where
becoming
have you
stronger
been?
too. But yeah, they're strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there's 4 gargoyles as well, so that's not fun. Okay,
Yeah, Rin definitely doesn't want to mess with those again.
let's go check out this room first since it's openable. What do you say?
Because it's not.
It's normal sized. I listen
scared.
in.
You should not.
Okay.
Let's not knock and announce our presence. That seems like a
That's
bad
true.
idea.
It's
That's
not.
true.
Let's not knock. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm flying.
Wait, do our robes have like hoods so we can kind of at least partially conceal our faces with?
But that seems kind of suspicious, doesn't it?
Okay.
What doesn't? Everyone's wearing robes.
You
with
listen
hoods
on the door. You don't hear anything. Make a perception check. Maybe you do.
Okay.
Don't open the door, Brett.
Perception 16 plus 5, 21.
Nice.
Wow.
I'm bad at remembering.
You
but I'm very
every once in a while hear a faint grunt.
Does this
That
sound
doesn't
like
sound
the sound like
suspicious.
an ogre would make?
No, it's really hard for you to tell what it could possibly be, honestly.
Do I hear like squeaking of springs of bed or something?
I mean, you
Oh,
rolled
no.
such a high perception check that the door doesn't look like it could fit an ogre very easily.
Oh yeah, duh.
Idiot. No.
Hey, they crouched. I mean, we fit
They got
through
real
giant
small. They're so
doors,
fat, Brett. I'm kidding. No, it's yeah. I just every once in a while just.
I whisper, I'm like, I hear grunting.
I'd say best to leave it alone then.
Very well. Let's check out this door then. Hey, listen in.
Okay. You listen on that door. You don't hear anything. Make a perception check.
23.
Ooh! Every once in a while, you hear. You hear this. You guys hear that at all?
Apparently,
Not a
like I heard like a
single
little, like
thing.
it sounded like a drum and some, like creaking.
Yeah, exactly. Creaking. That's good.
Sam, I'm unsure if there's anyone in there, but I hear something. What do you think?
I think we should avoid any rooms that might have people in them.
It's gonna be difficult.
I don't know. I feel like we might be running into a lot of those. As long as we don't run into anyone that
Punk.
that recognizes us, I think we should be okay. I'm gonna knock on the door. See if anyone answers.
Oh.
And then if
He's gonna knock. Just kidding.
and then like be prepared to run if we need
Someone
to out
did
that
that.
door.
Hey, let's open the door that leads out before we open
Yeah,
another
true.
door.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Let's open this door.
It leads to another dimension, and you're sucked through.
Ah,
Perfect. This dimension sucks.
finally.
Okay, so do you attempt to open that door there,
Yeah, with Rin, right?
Rin?
Usually
Okay.
works.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and both do your checks.
58% chance to fail.
11. Okay, that's
Dirty 20.
Okay, good enough. You open the door.
okay.
Nobody's on the other side.
Then I
Thank
go and knock on this door.
No response.
Okay. Let's go in. Let's open this door, Rin.
Okay.
We got this.
Make your checks.
Wait, isn't there a tiny door?
This
That's
one's
on the other side
Oh.
where the
Big.
big noise was.
That's the other one. Got it. Okay.
12. I'm getting like steadily better at these checks.
okay.
Ooh,
Good stuff. Put Rin down for now. You open it. Inside.
30 devils.
it's a privy.
Sorry. You attempt to open it. Let me just double check real quick.
Is there a sock on the handle?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just joking.
There you are.
I feel like adventuring with me has turned you all dirty.
It's locked.
Ah.
Oh,
Hmm.
Hey, does
Or at
anyone have the
least
spell
jammed.
lock?
No, I didn't take that spell.
I'm too low.
I don't think I can get that spell.
Me neither.
Okay, well, while this door is open, should we just peek inside this other room and then run if we need to? I'm very curious.
sure.
I knock on it first.
Make an insight check.
Okay.
Nelly, you can also. Everybody make an insight check, actually, at this point. Why not?
11.
And Barty.
Shoot. Ooh.
Alright.
The insight.
That's 22.
I got a 3. And Lee
I got
got an 11.
18.
3 and 11.
And Felix
This is the big numbers.
will get. So Cornelia got 18. Felix got 7. He's distracted by Lady's Beauty.
Okay. Nelly, Jenna, Preston, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
Frisch, what'd you get?
11.
So Nelly and Jenna. Sorry, Nelly and Rin. Sorry.
It's okay.
You both recognize the voice. However,
Uh-oh.
you're behind the person who's knocking. So let's see what ends up happening here. As Frisch, you hear a "What is it?" from the other side of the door, and it's Resmir. And Frisch, you don't know it, but they do.
I grab Frisch and just start. I grab him by like the shoulder and just start like trying to drag him to the door.
And I trust in your judgment, so... And I was ready to... That's why we had the door open, so... Let's run. Let's just get out of here.
Well,
Is this
Ding dong
a ding dong ditch?
Yes, it is.
okay.
Where is
What do you
Baby?
do?
We gotta
Stealth
get
check.
What?
Let's just run.
Stealth
Let's
myself
run
away
up
from
the
this situation.
Okay, you
Run
run up
up-
the stairs or around the stairs.
Yeah.
or- Yeah, like
Yep.
around this corner.
100%.
I-
Nelly, you gotta
under
move
the
your character.
I'm sorry, I'm making cookies.
I know, I'm just letting you know what you gotta do.
Sure. Typical, you
My
make
computer's
cookies
too
when
far
I'm not
away.
there, even though I was there yesterday. Yeah.
Where did you guys even go?
Cookies
They went to
for
the
you.
left
Stairs.
in here.
Oh yeah, did you guys know that
Oh, and there again?
Brandon's pregnant?
Ah,
Oh my
with
gosh.
Diana. Yeah, we're naming her Diana.
Always. I'm always pregnant. Okay.
In here?
Pregnant. Like under the
Up the
stairs,
stairs?
though.
Not
Under.
the stairs again.
Under.
Under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
Under
Behind
the
the
stairs.
waterfall.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Interesting. Ooh, very interesting. Okay.
Okay, well.
Okay. What do you do?
Do we hear any,
Stealth
like,
check.
any signs of him, like, checking who it was?
And it's a girl. It's a girl.
Resmir's
isn't
a
it?
girl.
Oh, yeah. That's
But,
right.
you know,
Forget.
a dragonborn.
It's got a
girl.
husky voice. Right?
Like a
Yeah,
dragonborn girl.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it was a guy
It's a
based on that
drag.
voice.
You all know it's a dragonborn girl. In fact, you've met her.
Queen Dragon.
Okay.
This is true.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wait and I listen to see if like anyone's like coming out to look,
Okay.
or
So-
if
Yeah,
she's
definitely
like-
gonna give it a little bit.
Grunting equals resume.
You don't hear anybody coming out to take a look. After a while, you do see some cultists walk down these stairs here.
Are they saying anything?
Neither one seems to notice you, as both of them seem to be just walking down the stairs. They turn right and continue walking.
And Resmir destroys them.
How dare you knock on the door?
Always open. Indeed, brother.
Oh boy.
You can't really hear what's happening after that.
I'm gonna turn to the party and whisper, I thought you did recon last night.
We were able to check every room.
We're doing the rest of it. We're just finishing the job.
Okay.
So far, we've almost managed to get ourselves killed twice.
Not bad.
So far, so good, eh?
We're being someplace where there's a friggin' cloud giant and a white dragon and a vampire twice is pretty good.
2 red wizards, Rasmir, you know, so this continues of people that want us dead.
Almost dead is better than dead.
Well,
I'm gonna note that.
We're squeaking in under a small margins there.
There's one building down here that we haven't checked yet. One
That's
just
funny.
to the left. Shall we?
Might as well.
This is so funny.
What, Jenna?
I said, let's do it.
Okay.
And I like walk out of underneath the stairs like super nonchalantly, like I wasn't just hiding for my life.
Yeah, do.
See my
Yeah,
nose?
under the stairs. That's where normal
There's a door
people
right
hang
here.
out.
I think we
Definitely.
could- This one, right? Okay, so someone closed that door. Good. I listen in.
Honestly, Frisht, you hear a commotion.
Oh.
Not of words, but of and they're just like constantly just everything, scattering feet, just all sorts of and just like crazy like thumps every once in a while, all sorts of sounds.
And I'm like, there's something going on in there.
I think we found the mess hall.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, but if we go in there, then we won't have the excuse that we were looking for the mess hall anymore, because some people have seen us.
Well, then the next excuse is we were looking for the bathrooms, okay?
Should we?
This sounds like a
That's where the
foolproof
bathrooms
plan.
are.
Very
What?
well. Let's do it again.
What are you doing?
Opening the door.
Make an athletics and acrobatics check.
Oh gosh, 9.
Okay,
19.
you get it open. I shouldn't have even bothered having you roll, honestly, because then we can see you from there, but maybe somebody could. Okay, so you get the door open. Inside,
I fall into the abyss. Ah! Oh no! Crap.
yeah,
I
Job.
shouldn't have walked. My bad.
You should have what?
I shouldn't have even stepped forward because he hadn't described it yet.
inside, you see an absolute madhouse. Let's go ahead and describe the situation. The scene is pure chaos. Dozens of kobolds chopping, mixing, carrying sacks of ingredients, and stirring great cauldrons. It could be an alchemical lab or a kitchen. With kobolds cooking, it's a little hard to be sure.
Yeah.
But that's what you see,
Okay.
so let's go ahead and select Tavern Busy.
Do they even seem to notice us or care?
They do not appear to notice you or care. As you're looking around and surveying the people, well, that's not what I was thinking, but whatever, we'll just go with it. As you're looking around surveying the kobolds, you see a large griffin right here, just relaxing on a perch.
Wait, where is it?
You might need to bring up your green diamond, sir.
Oh, I see.
Higher! Higher! Now that's fancy.
It's on the ceiling. Oh, I'm still in the abyss. That's why I can't see anything.
Oh, right. Well, I suppose I can bring you out of the abyss.
Okay, now I see it.
I haven't brought you out.
Well, someone stepped in, so now I'm able to see.
Oh, funny.
Because
There
of
you
that
go.
person stepping in. Thank you. Griffin, huh?
Okay.
Kinda aim it.
Is there any better sounds? Probably not.
Is there any other doors around here, maybe?
she all doing?
Going in there. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know. If
Well, they have a
there's
metal
anything
seat.
for
That's
us here.
fancy.
It seems to be a kobold-only party. I doubt we're invited.
I whisper back. I was like, well, we could probably like ask him questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to talk a little louder. It's quite loud in there.
Oh. Sure.
Okay. Well,
Whatever.
I'm like whispering. I'm like talking under the sound, but like.
But it's still loud
Yeah.
enough to hear each other. Got it. So just
Yeah,
talk normally.
Okay. We could still ask him questions, like where the mess hall is. We can kind of get maybe a feel for this area, and maybe we can like help them out, and then they might be, might like us a little bit more. And then I said we could always start a kobold revolution as a distraction.
Men's there, done that.
The one
Not
kobold.
Preston.
Well, go on.
Okay, let's feel it out.
So I kind of step in. Is there any kobold like, or are they all just by the tables?
They're
or are there any
like
running
running around, like run amok. That's what's happening, and chopping and everything. Just it's insane. You're just yelling at each other.
I tell Rin before she walks in, I say, I'll keep an eye on the door. Try and find ones that sticks out as maybe calling the shots.
Okay. I do look for one that looks like it might be kind of in charge.
These two begin to argue with each other. And
Which
this
two?
griffin up here, these two right here,
Okay.
and, right here, and this griffin just lets out a tremendous screech, and they immediately stop arguing and fighting and begin working again.
Oh gosh.
Mm.
Griffin's in charge.
Dang. I walk over here to
Yeah.
this
If it were
guy.
sentient creatures.
He's like running over here to the fire, and now he's running over here.
Oh gosh.
Nobody's static.
Nothing is
excuse
static
me.
in here. He's running over to the sink and trying to wash some vegetables really quickly. Just like he's got like just tons of them in his arms. He just throws them all into the sink there. It's already full of water. He's just like scrubbing. He's like scrub it. He's like just going crazy. He says it in Draconic though. And he's just like throwing armfuls into the other one. He's about to leave. What do you do?
Okay, well, I help him scrub, and then like when I see him pick them up, I like pick up some of them and like follow him to wherever he was taking them.
He just walks over here, grabs a whole armful, drops in the sink. Drops over here, grabs a whole armful, drops in the sink. Does the thing again and again.
Okay.
He just doesn't seem to be paying attention to you at all. It's just
I
throw it
think
in the sink, throw it in the sink, throw it in the sink.
as I'm watching, I'm like, hey,
Officially, real quick, you've officially become another gear in the machine, and the machine doesn't even recognize your presence. All it expects you to do is work. So what do you do?
Oh my god.
I say, hey, what are we working? Like, what is this for? Is this for dinner?
Doesn't even talk to you. Just continues to work.
Oh my gosh.
Do you say in Draconic?
Yes, I do.
You know Draconic, right? Just making sure.
I do know Draconic.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Thought you did, but okay.
Let's say it in Draconic right now, Jenna.
Yeah. Making dinner. Good stuff, dinner. Love myself some dinner. Continues to work.
Is the Griffin in charge here?
Oh yes. Runs over. Grabs the whole thing of vegetables. Throws them on the table. Some of them fall on the floor. He picks the ones that fall on the floor and just throws them back in the sink over here.
Okay. Well, while he was throwing the ones onto the table, I made my way back over here.
Like so.
I don't think they're so busy. I don't know if they'll have any time to answer our questions.
Yeah.
But maybe if we all come in and we help them, we might be able to get at least a little bit of information, and then we might be able to, tell them how unfair these working conditions are.
I don't think we're getting anything out of these guys while that Griffin is around.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, let's just that griffin was kind of scary. Let's go.
It's so funny.
I don't wanna
Rin
work in the
saying
kitchen.
"let's go" and leaving almost makes you feel bad, like you're not doing your job or something.
The machine yearns for your gears.
Oh,
And you feel like you've fallen for it. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Okay, so I step out and I'm like, Then I look to the left. Wait, there's one more place down here we haven't been to. The tower right
what?
by the gate, to the right of the gate that we came in.
It's probably a guard's room, honestly. But let's go check it out, I guess.
I was gonna say.
I start
I think
making
I
my way.
will wait here and see who comes down the stairs. I will stay stealthed and hide and keep notes.
Very well.
And I move right here.
You see a
and I
couple of
tuck myself-
ogres round the corner as you make it about right here. Nelly, where are you going? I need to know.
So where are Rin and Fritz going?
You go check out a tower.
This
The
one.
one right
Alright,
next
I'm
to
gonna go
the.
with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next to the gate
And
that we-
Preston's staying there.
I'm gonna stealth myself over here. Do I need to roll a stealth check to intentionally hide?
Yes.
Stealth myself.
Okay.
It's for
Roll
hiding.
stealth real
Yep.
quick.
Oof.
4, so that's a 14 plus 2. That's a 16.
Nice.
Wow.
Good job.
As we see the ogres, I say, hey, maybe we can ask the ogres questions.
Wait, 14 plus 2. You got a 4 and a 3, sir.
We have a plus 10 for pass without a trace.
Oh, you're right.
You didn't think I forgot about that, did you?
I thought you forgot. Okay, you make it about there. You see two ogres just walking around this corner. They run into you. They look down at you like, hmm?
I kind of like do a kind of a casual wave, like greetings as we pass.
They
Yes.
stop, and this guy's like,
They never said greetings before.
"It's okay."
Is that a problem?
They walk up to you.
You're pretty small, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's my problem.
He begins to walk away without saying anything else.
Okay.
And this guy's just like, "Oh, don't mind him. He's not the worst, really. He's okay once you get to know him. You're just not big enough to know him is all, but that's okay. It's not that you look stupid. It's just, that you're small. And, I mean, small can be good, though. I mean, sometimes people say they've got, like, a small heart, a small migraine. That's a good thing. The big one would be a really big problem, and it's not so bad when it's small. But I mean, I just mean small like you. But here I mean small. As an inadequate.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's too bad. I really would like to get to know him sometime, but... if he has
Well,
no
you can know
interest in
me, but not him. And he just begins to walk away, too.
Well, where can I find you?
Meet me upstairs.
Okay, will do, friend. What's your name?
My name is Rumpled Rumples.
Stop.
Write that down. Write that
Rumpled
down.
rumps.
Rumpled Rumps.
Write it down.
New
It's official.
And his
Ogre.
friend is Rumpled Grumps.
friend.
His friend was like walking
Are you
slightly
ogre
slower.
friend?
Rumpled Dumps.
He was walking like slightly slower so his friend could catch up with him. That's funny.
Okay, well, then we continue.
Alright. You continue.
Man, we were scared of those guys. Well, I guess we're in cultist clothes now, so we're less conspicuous.
You've gotten so much confidence ever since getting your new clothes.
Yeah. And
That
professional.
must be a spell on me.
Cultist new robes.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting
Maybe
stronger.
this episode should be Cultist's Day Out.
Every cultist has his day.
Okay, you get closer to a door. Wow.
My gosh, it's a door.
Riveting. Alright, let's open this bad boy. Wait, listen in first.
Okay. So you listen into the door.
I'm keeping watch.
Alright, so it's important to notice, too, that as you're looking at these gate towers, they're quite tall, but honestly, this one over here is only 80 feet, whereas the one you're knocking on right now, or sorry, listening on right now, is 120. Not the same height.
Ooh.
The other thing is basically that's all. Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. The door is unlocked.
Okay. Do we hear anything?
No.
Okay, let's open this bad boy then.
Actually, you do hear something really small.
Oh my gosh.
You hear a,
Oh, yeah.
just like that. And if you didn't hear it,
Okay.
that's the only chance you get.
Interesting. Well, let's knock first.
Hey,
Clop, clop.
Somebody, you hear large footsteps coming closer.
Okay. Cool.
And the doors open. And an ogre greets you. And says, "Oi! What do you want?"
Hello, friend. We are just making the rounds. Anything unusual to report?
What rounds?
We've just been ordered to patrol and look out for anything suspicious.
He's definitely a little taller than this. One sec. There we go.
Okay, I was
What rounds? I haven't heard any rounds. He like steps forward in front of you and like shoves you back a little bit, looks up at this tower and says, "Why you not stopping these people from opening the door here?" And the guy,
I'm trying him, but I can't hear, so I say no.
"Oh, can't hear you. What are you saying?"
Well, yes, there's a ghost in the door. Don't open the door.
You need to talk up a little bit louder.
Yes, I can't. The door is so loud.
Well, that's just fine then. I think he said that you're not allowed in here and please leave because you're small.
I see.
Is
Very well.
But first, show me the sign.
The sign.
The sign.
Yes.
Are you trying to say something, Nelly?
Of course.
Okay. Yes, the sign. Come on, show it. Show the sign. Do you not know the sign? That would be bad for you. Hey!
Hail
Booster!
Bulgakas!
Booster over here! He just has his hand up, just holding the ballista from shooting you. Oh, very good. And the sign?
I rack my brain. Did I remember seeing anyone else take a
History
sign here?
check.
What check?
History check.
Oh.
Rin and Nelly, you can make them too. Otherwise, let's see if we just get Rin's tier.
It was something with like the hand up, wasn't it?
9.
4. I got 4.
9 and a 4. If you can remember without the history check, I'll give it to you. But if you can't, you're gonna be in a bad way.
Wasn't it like the 3 fingers like up? Like the
Nelly,
the
you need to
Red
enter
Wizard
Discord.
did it.
Like now.
That's a flat 15.
15 sucks. Good enough though, I guess.
Oh, phew.
Yeah, it's just your hand, guys. Remember? All 5 fingers? One for each head of Tiamat? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Nelly raises her hand, I assume. I need you to,
Yes.
like, stay on Discord.
Okay, do you want me to make cookies and be loud on Discord, or do you want me to just
can't
be on
even-
here and not make
I can't even hear anything in the background right now, but I need you to be able to
Okay.
talk to people. That's important.
I have fun talking. Anytime I need to talk, I unmute myself for real, please.
Okay. Well, I need you to talk to them, so that's why I was saying that.
I just raise my hand and I look at them meaningfully.
Beat you to it, Philip.
And what do you do?
I raise my hand, say Hail Tiamat.
No, don't say that.
And Hail... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Hail Blagascus.
Okay, so you say Hail Tiamat. Nelly raised her hand, and what does she say?
She says, Tiamat, our mother in strength.
Okay, and that kind of covers up for Rin. And he's like, well, that's a good sign to me. Close one, wasn't it? And then he just, like, waves out the ballista and goes back into this chamber here.
Okay.
Trish, you had that written down in your notes, man.
Did I?
Scroll up. Like
Always
5
check the notes.
Tiamat, our mother in strength. Hail
Yeah,
Blagascus.
I already said Hail Blagothcus, but
Then an even bigger ogre stops by. I'm kidding. Can you imagine?
yeah, I know. I said Hail Blagothcus. That's what held them off long enough for us
Yeah.
to remember the hand sign.
Yeah, but the hand sign. That's important stuff too, it sounds like. Okay.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, well, towers are a no-go. I think that's everything downstairs, so I guess let's head upstairs, shall we? Shall we?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Did I see anyone interesting going up the stairs while everyone else was away?
How fast I'm going.
The cookies aren't for us, just so everybody is aware. They're for somebody
Yeah,
else.
for your
That's
baby.
important. Okay. And Preston, let's go ahead and have everybody else pause. They're not quite there yet, but it's okay that they moved ahead of time. You're waiting to see if people walk by. You see a couple of huge ogres. And they walk by there. You got a high enough stealth check, though. They don't seem to notice you. And they just, or maybe they do, and they're just being polite, and they walk up the stairs.
Don't look at the gnome. He's an idiot.
Exactly. Oh, that guy's dumb. No,
Look how small he is. He's super dumb.
I've always said that gnomes are stupid. Look at him. He's pretending to hide. Hold on.
People passing Kronk when he's pretending to hide against the wall.
Yeah, he's got his
Yeah, they
own
definitely don't
music.
notice you. You're good. Good. Okay.
Does anyone come down the stairs? Go up
No,
the
it
stairs,
seems
or
awful
just the ogres?
quiet. Nothing much
Okay.
happens for now.
Thank goodness. What about the door across from me with those 2 cultists went in? Did anything happen over there? Towards Resmir's room?
Let's see here. Nope.
Thank goodness. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
The door is
Let's get outta
closed
here.
now. That's a little different. That's all though. Okay. Big staircase. Remember, you guys can unlock your green diamond, and it will drag your character up as you bring them up now. That's kind of helpful for these sort of staircase
Yeah.
situations.
For sure.
I want to stop on this floor. Keep going.
Yeah. You can stop on that floor. You can keep going. It's up to you.
Stop on this floor.
Let's go.
Or you
This
can
is
stop
where
at
the
that
dragon
floor and keep
is.
going. It's the same situation.
No, let's just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, not this one.
Hey, real quick, though, go down again just a little bit
Not.
to where Nelly is with Felix, where you just saw that that platform there. I want to make sure that Preston knows this too. This is actually a passageway right here. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can reveal part of it. There we go.
Ladder in there.
Cool. Okay.
I think I see
I just
some
want you to be
gold
aware
over
that that's a
there.
way you could potentially go as well. It's hard to see that it exists.
Okay.
Straight towards the dragon, though.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, so you guys keep walking up.
Right next to the stairs.
The dragon is not there. Sorry.
As we get close to this
Neither is
area,
the-
I say this is a spot that we didn't explore. There's that ladder just on the other side of this wall here. That maybe we could just sneak in there. The dragon shouldn't be able to reach us inside.
Okay. Stealth check. Let's get stealthy.
Shall we go?
You said this is the area
Wait.
where the dragon was. If we are
This
to
area right
investigate these
here.
areas, then we need to be extra sneaky.
Dragon saw us last time, though.
But we were going across this cavern. We were going to the stairs on the other side.
Hmm.
But I'm saying we go here.
I believe that's straight towards where the dragon is, though.
Why would there be a ladder going up when the cavern is down?
There's a ladder going up? What? Yeah, I missed
Yeah, remember we saw it in.
I don't remember that.
Weird one.
I don't do
Well,
so
I
good with
do.
ladders, so if you want to go, I think it's on you. But there seems to be a small staircase just on the other side going in the opposite direction.
Like on the other side of the cavern?
Like if you was to walk in a little bit, you could see the corner of the stairs right here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think.
But that's within the
we-
view of the dragon, too.
But I think.
Dragons are bad, I
What
don't
would-
like this. This is a bad plan. We've been on these stairs too long, we must continue.
But there's nothing else to explore upstairs!
We haven't explored everything, I thought.
Yeah, we have. We checked all the locked doors and all the doors. It's either sleeping quarters or they're locked.
Well, I haven't checked them during the day.
This is a fun
I doubt they'll
campaign.
be unlocked.
They might be unlocked now because it's daytime.
Where's our
Why
shot?
would they lock
If
it
not,
during
so
the
we can
night?
always come back.
Okay, fine.
This, can't remember, was this tower? Sorry, so once we come out of the
It's a landing,
top,
Brandon.
the area is straight across, like going just straight across from the cavern that we let in the huge tower. I can't remember, was that one locked?
All the towers that we tried were locked.
Other than
This one was locked.
What?
I'm making an orb. I don't know. On
Yeah,
the very
I'm
top
trying to
level.
get there. Oh, the one that was just on the other side of the gate? Or.
From the stairs. I remember we were here at one point.
First
but-
is describing the area to you.
So if we were to go all the way up the stairs, just go across the courtyard, and on the other side of it, there's a huge big tower. I can't remember if that.
Yeah, we tried
was
that
it a
one. It was
magical
locked.
lock.
It was an arcane lock, yeah.
Okay.
Nelly looks at Frisch like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Accurate.
Yeah, we want that one. Okay. I guess. Ah, where'd everyone go?
trying to
You're
see
alone and
my
you hear a low rumble.
Ah.
What is
Upstairs.
happening?
No, really, where'd everyone go?
We went upstairs.
Oh. Thought we were deciding if we were going.
No,
or
just
not.
you.
That's Jenna was saying. I don't. Jenna was just saying we hadn't
Stop,
explored
go back.
everything, or we had explored everything.
Okay.
Went too far first.
My
What?
green
No,
diamond
right
isn't
here.
working.
Yeah, you just need to unlock it and stuff and move it around. You remember the gray diamond, as well, and the
Yes.
Scrollian Audi. All three are important to navigate such a massive
Yes.
place. If you use
And
the arrow
I'm
keys with your
remembering that-
character too, it'll auto like go where your character is, which can be helpful, but sometimes it makes a roof above them if it's unlocked.
Yeah, I've been like moving the green arrow around, but it won't make the second story go away.
The green diamond?
You can
Yeah, I've
also
been moving
put,
that.
if you click at the very bottom of the toggle wheel on the very far left, there's that line. It puts a cut box around your character. So you'll always be able to see what's right around your character.
Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Wait,
Yeah, it says
what?
toggle cut box.
Where's
You can
that?
push
Yeah.
it in.
Right next
It's
to like
also-
where
Oh
you
my
walk the rulers,
freaking goodness me. Look at that.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, sort of like slice everything at your character's level.
But-
That's kind of cool.
Remember that is a little bit higher than where your character's at, so be aware of that.
Yeah.
So it goes from like the So if you just push N, it's a toggle for it too.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna like my map is. Oh, finally! It finally worked! Holy crap! That took forever. Okay, gosh, that sucked.
Okay. So anyway, Preston, you go there. It appears to be here.
Oh, some stairs.
More stairs.
I did not notice this place before.
I'll go ahead and read to you again the description of the one section of the lair that you've revisited several times now.
Excuse me.
The walls of ice, fish burps. The walls of blue ice are partly transparent, revealing various things embedded in the ice around, including coins, helmets, livestock, a handful of kobolds, and an ogre or two. Frost coats the tunnel floors and crunches underfoot, giving you good purchase. All tunnels seem to lead to a central core, a glittering cavern of ice and jagged walls and icicles the size of stalactites. This grand vault is split into 2 levels, an egg-shaped upper level with a sheer ledge overlooking a sunken level 30 feet below. And then that's where he's found the Hoard. That I'm not going to read because you didn't see it again.
Place terrifies me.
Crossroads of stairs. We should take the upper path.
They're actually cross stairs.
Cross stairs. Upper path.
Okay. You begin to take an upper path. Whoa.
I think this might lead us to the outside of the top layer.
So,
It in fact does seem to do so.
We were gonna go down these stairs the other day, but we heard kobold sounds, so we did not.
You, it was just against your judgment. You thought it might go back to the dragon's lair, and it did, so.
Hmm.
okay, so what you're telling me is you've investigated this area?
Nelly doesn't know where to go. She's
What's up those
lost.
stairs? Did you just get on top of the wall?
I'll go ahead and drop you up here.
So we were looking for stuff that could help.
Right.
Yeah.
Items and whatever's holding the cloud giant hostage to the cult.
Right.
Should we go talk to the cloud giant again, since we're up here already?
Or we could talk to our friend, Rumpled Rumps. Told us to meet him upstairs.
It's true.
Good meet with Rumpled Rumps. He's a good one. He's a good egg, that one.
Yeah, I agree. He might be able to. We might be able to get some information out of him.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah, and then if nothing comes of him, then
Ow.
then we can go talk to the giant if we need. If we
Hey,
desire.
who's taking the lead?
It's probably over this way.
Guess you're leading.
Yes. For that I am.
Those two split off. I asked Nelly, "Who is this Rumps you keep speaking of?"
One of the ogres that we ran into that was like, yeah, I'll meet with you.
Interesting.
I am looking out for the rumpled rumps.
They seem to be throwing javelins
Huh.
at targets.
I see rumpled rumps anywhere.
Oh! This ogre's like running at
I'm not
you.
gonna get.
It's full
I
bore.
stand
You can't
my
run away.
ground.
He stops for you. Show the sign!
What?
Show the sign!
Oh, I hold up my hands. Hail Bogothicus. With all my fingers.
Hold up your hands?
Hand.
Okay.
With all my fingers.
That's the- he just smashes you with the rock and kills you. Okay. Runs up to Nelly. No, I'm just kidding.
Just everyone.
Oh. Runs back over to the javelins and starts throwing them again.
Can I recognize
Preston,
rumpled
where are you
rumps
going?
from
Are you
behind?
going that way or this way?
No, I'm definitely going this way.
Okay, I thought you said that, but
That's why I waited over here while everyone else went the other way.
okay, cool. What did you say first?
I said, do I recognize rumpled rumps out of the crowd?
I don't know, honestly. Sure, you do. He's over here, throwing his own javelins.
I go up to him. So I say, can I mind if I throw a few?
Oh, I would love that. I love throwing javelins, but nobody's playing with me quite yet. Gotta get more people out.
Yeah, well, let's maybe if I join, more people will join as well.
Maybe.
Sounds like fun.
He hands you a
I start
javelin.
throwing javelins as well.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Oh baby, come on.
A javelin twice your
Fail
size.
me now. Oh, gosh, are you serious?
The javelin, you know, you pick it up pretty well, but then you try to throw it, and you like tear your rotator cuff. No, I'm kidding. You try to throw it, and you're just like, and it's,
I'm like-
what'd you get for athletics officially?
Athletics officially is 4.
Okay, make an attack roll and -6 from it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
7.
Oh, like an attack roll. So like strength
modifier.
plus proficiency. You're a fighter after all.
Is he proficient?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fighters are proficient in all weapons.
Oh,
That's so
okay.
cool.
So I would add 6 to it? You
Uh-huh.
should subtract 6.
Yeah, well, add strength plus proficiency and then take 6 off of that. It's an attack roll.
Okay. So I just D&D Beyond usually just does it for me, so I'm not used to. I'll just add a javelin to my thing. Let's see what it would be.
Well, what's your proficiency and what's your strength?
Proficiency is +3. Strength is also +3 or 17.
Okay, cool. So we'll go
Slash
ahead
13.
and just take your roll here. So that would be
13.
19, and we'll take that. So it's 13. You struggle to heave this thing, and it falls short of the target. And the ogre looks at you and says, "Well, I'm sorry. The ogre javelin's a little too big for you.
Ah, dang it.
This is where I mean small, as in small, really lame."
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, rumpled rump.
Ooh, burn!
Let me try. I'm pretty strong though.
He looks
Give it
at
another
Rin,
shot.
and he hears her kind of like making comments, and he's all like, "Oh, you're funny."
Oh
I'm
boy.
like, she's even smaller than me.
Yeah, but I mean, you're small, and she's tiny. It's different. At least one has acceptance for who it is.
One of us is cuter than the other, and it's
I'm
not
like,
you.
so you don't think
Yeah,
I
she's
just
got a
who I am,
point. He
huh?
like walks over to her.
Oh,
Well, I like
boy.
your dragon. It's shiny.
He's pretty great. We like him.
Could I pet your dragon?
Oh, you have to ask Felix.
He looks at Felix, makes an animal handling check, and asks if he can pet him.
Oh.
He seems to know what he's doing.
Felix allows him to pet him.
He likes the scratches.
He begins to stroke his horn just ever so softly to introduce himself, and he
Oh.
pulls back and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Felix. I don't have to pet you if you don't like to be pet."
Aww. That's adorable.
Guys, the new
You're
broker.
so good.
Ogres have that childlike wonder.
No.
That's okay. Sometimes ogres don't like hugs.
Do you
Oh.
like hugs, Rumpled?
Oh, not from small people like yourself. Just kidding. He doesn't say that. He just says, I think hugs are okay.
Okay. If you ever want one, let me know.
But that's okay. I'm not really interested in a hug right now. He like laughs.
I can have it.
I don't think you could throw javelins either. What's Rin doing?
As this
Staring
whole thing's kind
blankly.
of going on, she's walking closer and just kind of like, smiling, kind of laughing at the interaction. As she gets closer, and then she, I taunt to Frisch. I say, "Wow, Frisch, I thought you were good at using all weapons."
Oh, she got you. You look like a little booger. I bet you're big though, like a big booger, like you came out of a big ogre. I want to smash you with a rock, make you a smashed flat booger.
No,
I
no.
am definitely not a booger.
Booger.
Oh.
You look
Black
like a booger
boogers
to
aren't
me.
good.
He runs over and starts throwing javelins again. And you remember he's an ogre.
I tried one more time just to see if it was a fluke.
Make an athletics check.
Come on.
Please don't get another one.
Oh,
Oh!
wait, 22!
Alright, make an attack roll.
Okay, attack roll. Yeah.
This one's gonna be an at one.
Okay. Oh.
Plus, is it plus and minus 6 again? So just 8 or?
No
Attack
minus,
minus,
just
minus,
add
just-
attack.
Okay, so 14.
So even though you I think you technically did worse, at least you can heave it. So you actually make it all the way to the target this time. And it strikes and it doesn't stick very solidly in the target, but you're able to do it. And he's like, "Hey, that's not bad. You getting stronger. Keep lifting."
It's like,
You should offer him some protein.
What's protein?
how do ogres get so strong?
'Cause we're big.
You know who's even bigger than ogres, though?
Huh.
Giants. What do you think about them?
About giants. Okay, let's go ahead and stop it there and go to Preston. What are you doing?
I am investigating the backside of this, seeing that there is a staircase leading up into this central tower.
B-side. Yeah, there seems to be a staircase there. You aren't familiar with it.
I'm not familiar with anything.
Looks like a
I
shabby
to-
tower. In disrepair.
Shabby tower?
In disrepair. Up the stairs.
That seems very uncharacteristic of a cloud giant. One of his structures be shabby. That seems highly suspect, and I need to investigate.
I must investigate. Okay. You get up there to the door.
Gotta screw these switchbacks.
This ancient tower seems to be crumbling. The windows have been sealed shut with ice, and cracks have formed in the walls and roof cap. A balcony of sculpted ice hugs. I was going to restart that sentence there. A balcony of sculpted ice hugs one side of the tower, 75 feet above the tower base.
Oh, way up there, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely too small to open this door by myself, so I'm going to knock on it.
You get
Oh boy.
no response.
No response. There's definitely no way I can climb into this building without opening this door, correct?
Why don't you go ahead and make an investigation check?
Oh, wow, I finally get to roll an investigation.
Oh, whoops, perception. I mean, I'm just kidding.
Ah!
I'm joking. It's investigation.
That's a 15.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, you're looking at this wall here. You think you can see a path to the top if you're able to roll a good enough athletics check to get up there. And honestly, it's in the shade right now. It's got a nice coating on it. Yeah, it might be possible.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah, it's gonna be athletics.
I'm going to dismount Lady and leave her down here.
Okay. She looks at you, intrigued as to
And I
what the
said-
heck are you doing.
Stay here. Guard the door. I shall return.
Okay.
Alright, let's do this. So athletics.
Athletics. Let's see.
It's a 15.
Okay. Even for you and your small stature, you're able to climb. Where are you going to exactly while you're trying to climb this here? Did you say the balcony, I think?
I was trying to find a way to climb into this tower, so whatever is the first thing I spot to climb into the tower, that's what I'm going.
Yeah, the balcony is where you end up ending. I'll go ahead and
Okey-doke.
dismount you.
I'm fine, my
All of
way.
this is going to take a good amount of time, though, so
I imagine that's fine.
change your HP on your character, please. And I will drop
Righto.
Lady. Okay. And you will be right here, and we will just go ahead and stop with you for now as you make it to the top of this balcony here. Are you you get on the balcony and everything, I assume?
Yep.
Okay, so you are on the balcony. That's where we will pick up with you, because that does take a good amount of time to do. Just one quick moment here. Interesting. Okay. So you asked this ogre here about giants and what he thinks about them, I think? Frisch?
Yeah.
Giants is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I like them.
Yeah, they're really big.
They're even bigger than ogres.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it is
What about-
crazy.
Dragons, those are big too. I'm like looking at him, like gauging his reaction.
Yeah, but they're not as big as giants.
They're bigger than ogres.
Not always. They start out real small. Ogres is big forever. Best big.
I see
Yes.
it. Um, you mind telling me a few things there, Rumpled?
What do you mean?
I just have some questions about buildings up here. They're very, very big.
Oh
What's
yeah, built for giants.
Yeah, much so.
big
Like,
giants.
for example, what's this building over here? I ask him. What's that for?
Where? That one?
Yeah.
That's a big tower.
What's inside it?
Well, I guess you did say help a goth cuss. That means you're not so bad.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's see here. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasive I can be. 14 and 13. Dang
13. Okay.
it. Yeah.
Well, I don't really want to tell small people what's in that tower. It's too big for them. Puny brains. It's what happens when your brain's so small you can't think so good. It's okay though.
That's
I
why
got it.
That's why I need help from big man like you.
No, it's
No.
okay.
How about a competition?
No. You got too small brain to understand the complexities of ogres. We're very smart. We'll handle the problem. You don't handle the problem.
You might be surprised.
No. You did not beat the DC. It's not happening.
Very well.
Unless you do something drastically different.
That's why I was trying to do a competition.
Nope. Not good enough.
Okay. Well, been fun. Rumpled rumps.
Yeah, it was okay. Bring Booger Friend back. She's funny.
I turned away. I'm like, maybe you'll have better luck.
Another ogre actually ends up joining this guy. Starts throwing things.
Oh, woof.
Goodness.
We go check on Preston.
Jenna, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Did you just gonna ignore me, I guess?
Oh, that question was to me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I don't think we're gonna get much out of an ogre. Yeah.
He literally said bring Booger Friend. So I think he likes you better. But
Everybody here seems to like you better.
But I think it's just because I'm funny. I don't think that means that he's gonna tell me anything.
I mean, if you don't even want to try, that's fine. Yes, can't force you.
I mean, I just don't think we're really gonna get anything out of him, you know? They're just ogres.
Well, he knows what these buildings are. He just doesn't want to tell me. Okay, I guess we'll go.
Okay, we're gonna. I'm laughing because of what's happening to Preston. Okay, we catch up with Preston, our dear beloved.
Clearly beloved.
Dearly beloved, we've gathered here today to bear
For
witness
Preston's funeral.
upon Preston's death and ultimate demise. Poor man. No, I'm kidding. So you make it there on this balcony here, and there's a huge room full of treasure. No, I'm kidding. Let's see what happens when you get up there.
How come I'm invisible?
You have to go
Where is
all the
Preston?
way up with the green
Oh
diamond.
no, I'm at the top with the white and greens or whatever, but my guys.
I don't know. You're right here. Shouldn't be invisible at all. Oh, you just drug yourself somewhere. Oh, there's your back. See? Can't see it?
Yeah, okay. No, my dude's invisible.
Oh, I have
Yeah, that
to
was
kill you
having
and
a
bring you
weird
back.
problem,
That's the
yeah.
only way that works.
Huh.
It's a bug that's been
Think so.
happening lately.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'll go ahead and bring you back here.
Oh,
And,
there I am.
But I got. Oh, you can control
There we
it.
go.
Sweet. Okay.
Yep, we're good.
So, you get there. What do? I'm gonna try at this edge of this balcony here. You feel a
I would
nice,
like to,
chill air blow through your beautiful hat.
I'd like to investigate from the balcony what I can witness either around me and around the door.
Okay. You look around you. You see the tops of several towers, and you find yourself to be in the highest point of the entire keep right now.
Very nice. I would like to approach the doorway and peek inside.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll for me a... How are you peeking? Check.
I'm kind of peeking around the door. I'm kind of small, so I'm definitely, being a little stealthy about it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Okay. Teen plus, that's a dirty 20.
Okay. Great. Why don't you go ahead and... Let's see here.
Wait, do we still have pass without a trace?
Yeah.
Then that is 30.
Okay. So nobody knows you're there. Maybe. Actually, maybe they do.
Maybe.
If there is somebody. Mwahaha. Just a second. Do-do-do. Okay. Good to know. And okay. Oh, all right.
Don't you just love the hairy situations I get myself in?
You see up here
Oh, crap.
a coffin, a dingy little area, stairs to the
Oh, I'm
left,
going back for more?
and two vampires spawn.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
See?
Well, I definitely wasn't going inside.
I know, I'm just making sure you can see them because,
okay.
yeah, if you moved your character, you'd be like, oh, Brandon is a suit. No, no. I just want to make sure you can see them because sometimes they don't
Okay.
load if you're not directly in their line of sight. Okay.
Gotcha.
What do you do?
Okay, so there's a coffin, two vampires spawn, and that's it?
And it's like a dingy room. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm stealthed.
Yeah,
Okay,
you are.
here's what's going to happen in a very quick succession.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Shatter on the wall behind the coffin,
Okay.
causing
Okay.
the wall to explode and the sunlight to pour in.
Okay.
Since it is a hard surface, it takes... Hold on, I read this earlier. I think it takes double damage. Maybe Shatter.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to cast... I want to double check to make sure this is going to work against... Shatter, there it is. If the stone, crystal, or metal... Oh, disadvantage on the saving throw, but since it's a wall. 3d thunder damage. 30 feet, 10 foot. That was in 10.
Okay. I would like, before you do that, you're considering it right now, let's say, make a nature check.
Yeah. Oh, finally. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. Still well hidden, it looks
Oh,
like.
21.
You, know that these are vampire spawn. I'm gonna go ahead and post a picture. Okay, the best pictures, honestly, of a girl, but these are both guys, okay? So just be aware of that. But this one's just so good, I gotta post the picture, I'm sorry. So that's what they look like.
Okay.
They are not true vampires. So,
Okay.
you get the idea that they're not as strong as, you know, the vampire was. That being said, they are still quite strong. You do not think you could take on two of them. They are, like you're thinking, sensitive, or even hypersensitive to sunlight. But, it would still be quite a struggle. And you don't see the vampire there, but it's hard to tell if she is.
30. Okay. So, here's what my plan is. I understand what's going to happen. So, I am going to cast Shatter right here.
Okay, and there's one more thing I was going to
10
say.
foot range. I'm going to cast it on the floor and try and cause them all to fall.
Okay, there's one more thing I want to say. I want you to make an Arcana check.
Actually,
And you can definitely try it. I just want you to make this Arcana check first.
that's a 12.
Dang it, I was really hoping for an obvious sort of thing here. It's the only way I know how to do this problem. Okay. Lucky you. You know, because you're an artificer, and you're very grateful that you're an artificer now, that this castle is made entirely of ice. At least the structure components are. Further know that the only thing that could allow ice to be like marble like this is Cloud Giant magic.
Damn, magic.
And because it's
One
magic,
weakness.
right, and because it's magic, those shatter would work on any marble or ice. It's not a non-magical object, and therefore it would not be destroyed by the spell.
Fine. Okay, I'm definitely just gonna leave then.
Okay.
After all this deliberation.
You were 5% away from just killing yourself, so that's cool.
Fair enough. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I definitely make my way back down the tower.
I don't know, maybe you had a third way out that I'm not aware of either, so there's also that, but it would have been pretty funny if
I
it
do
just
have
didn't
another
break.
way out.
Oh, okay, never mind, he's going back.
I cast invisibility on myself.
You just do that?
It's one of my spells.
Yeah, you just do that right now?
Yeah, I cast
Okay,
invisibility
you turn
on myself,
invisible.
and I go down the stairs.
Okay. So you begin to go down the stairs, make a...
I thought I did make my stealth check with a 30.
Fair. That's fine. I'll let you carry it for now. Okay, you begin to go down the stairs. And it's not a, thing I haven't revealed yet. They just stop right there.
They just stop, that's it?
You look
Can I see
down.
what's underneath them?
Yeah, you can. You look down. Big pit of ice and just snow and, crumbled away tower that are, blocking the door down there.
Really wish that shatter would have worked. The fall damage alone would have killed them. All right.
Just glad you know that
I
it wouldn't work.
definitely- Okay. From there, I can't see. No, there's no like treasure or nothing down there, down underneath me or nothing.
No, I'm sorry.
Balls. Okay. Two more. I'm going to. Since my visibility still, I make my way back out to the balcony.
Where are you
Where
anyway?
it is safe again. I don't know. You deleted.
Oh yeah, you're invisible. That's right. Okay,
I say you
so
deleted.
you begin. Oh, I'll make you visible. It was fun for me, but I realized you can't even. You guys came into the outline.
Yeah.
So you make it to there. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Now that you're crossing back into their little area here. Still got pass without a trace taken.
My second one.
What's your second one for? Oh right, you've got advantage.
12. So that is plus
It's
stealth is
pretty
24.
good. 24, you say?
Still got that 10 from.
Good enough.
Pass without a trace.
You make it through.
Sweet.
Well, invisible.
Alright. I'm going to use. Climb down to this spot right here.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Nine plus athletics is 14.
Okay, you make it down.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my another spell and use spider climb.
Oh, okay.
Cast spider climb on myself to climb down the rest of the tower.
Invisibility ends. You climb down the rest of the tower.
Climb, climb, climb. Blue. Back to where lady is.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off with you right there and go back to the other group.
Okay.
Everybody else, what y'all doing?
I kind of look around, first noticing that. Where did Preston go?
I had mentioned that we should probably go find him.
Yeah, I remember that, but yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
where is he?
I don't know where it went, but we should find him.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're probably right.
Probably.
Did he go this way?
It was last. This is where we were when we where I last saw him.
Yeah.
Knowing him, he's
Preston!
probably try kind of like peek in there to see if I can see him.
You don't see him anywhere. I'm gonna have everybody make a perception check. Oof. Wow.
23.
Wow. What'd you get, Ren?
You said perception?
Yep.
18.
Second. Hands are covered in. Canelli, right? Yeah.
How's it going, by the way?
16.
How's it going?
We're doing alright. I'm rolling them into balls right now,
Fun.
so I can show them.
Good. Okay, Frisch, you're actually the only one that notices this.
Okay.
You look up, you see way up there on the balcony, Preston, and he disappears.
Oh my goodness.
I say, well, I just saw him up there for a moment, where he poofed away.
Well, maybe he'll return to Lady eventually, so we could just...
Yeah, you all
Wait
see
for
Lady
him.
too, sorry.
Oh.
She's waiting patiently at the base of the tower. but
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
look like she knows what to do with herself either.
Yeah, Felix goes to keep her company.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay then,
I think I'll just kind of nonchalantly hang out here then.
Yeah, I sit on this rock.
Okay. Preston, you get near the bottom there, and you're spider climbing down. You see Felix and Lady together, and your friends.
Aww,
And you make
so
it down.
cute. Bye bye, baby. I acknowledge Felix's presence and I remount Lady.
Okay.
Make my way back down to the rest of the party. Following the
Felix would follow.
Make it to about
See.
right here. Kind of a big gap to yell, and then I kind of just make it all the way over here. Kind of signal to first.
Are you still invisible?
No.
No,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
really
it's
ended at the
and-
top of the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have bad news and the worst news.
Let's hear the worst news.
I found out where the vampires are.
Oh.
Oh.
Up there, I
Okay.
take it.
Yeah, at the very top of the tower. They come and go through the top of the tower. It is very bad.
It's good to
What's
know
the worst
where
news?
they are.
There is no
What's
treasure.
worst news? Darn.
Total
Well,
waste
at
of
least-
time.
Well, now we know though. We don't spend a whole
Also,
years.
we definitely have something to talk to the Cloud Giant about. This tower is in disrepair, and that probably really pisses him off because the vampires.
Frished.
Disrepair. Yes.
You rolled so high in your vampire check from earlier, right?
Mhm.
That looking here. You know that the only way to kill a vampire involves their coffin, a stake through the heart, and now you know
Fire.
where their coffin is.
Oh, okay.
Now that being said, that doesn't mean they can't just protect their coffin or something. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's like, oh yeah, just go up there and do it or something. But hey, you know how you could kill this vampire. Also, you also
This
know
is-
that you can't just kill a vampire, you know, if you fought it.
This is potentially good news. We wanted to try to destroy their coffins. That would kill the vampires themselves. Did you say there was vampires? Yeah, there were more than one. Is there more than just the true one? How many were there? How many coffins are up there? Preston.
He would tell you that there's only one vampire coffin up there.
Oh, okay, for some reason I thought I heard multiple.
He would,
Yeah, from something.
Are you there, Preston? He would,
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, yeah, he asked you a question.
Oh, sorry about that.
No,
Say that again.
I got the answer already, so.
Well, no, go
I
ahead
guess
and say what
I-
you just said, too.
Oh, yeah, I was saying like this is potentially good news because we have a way to kill the vampire because we know where its coffin is. Because if we destroy the coffin, it kills the vampire. And I asked, did you say there was how many coffins were up there? Did you see?
There is a single coffin guarded by 2 lesser vampire spawn. As far as I can tell.
Lesser vampire. Okay.
They were little ganglies. They definitely weren't as like regal as the lady last night who sucked my blood.
The lady of the night.
Not gonna lie, she was pretty hot.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like she was actually cold.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I like your wordplay. But in all serious note, vampires are bad.
But no.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
like your
there was
funky
a word
words,
cop.
Magic Man.
I do not know how much daylight we have left if we want to attempt this today or if we just wait until next day. I don't know what our time frame looks like.
Should we confirm whether the Cloud Blagothicus actually wants the vampire there. Maybe he's like his night dog or something.
I say we talk to this stone giant, and maybe we can get a hesitant, hey, if we do this, will you not get in our way kind of a deal.
We could ask one of the ogres. They're pretty dumb, and then we're not lending too much suspicion to ourselves.
I know. The one ogre wouldn't even tell me what was in a freaking tower.
I love the gears
That's
turning.
fair.
It's fun to think of like how each of these things would respond to you.
Hmm.
I mean, or we could just keep looking for magic items.
I want to really quick get on that topic at this point. I never said that there was just magic items laying around this castle, so you know there might be, and there also just might not be. So hey,
Yeah. I mean, we've checked
Say
a lot of
we go and talk
places.
to this dude, the cloud giant, and see if we can't get a hesitant let's party, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
Because worst case scenario, he kills us, you know? Like, let's be honest with ourselves here.
We can handle that.
Yeah, you know, what's a little death and manglement? You know, easy peasy.
Yeah. I've had before.
I've had enough run-ins with death in the last 24 hours that, you know what, let's screw it.
Let's screw it.
Let's
Fresh.
What time do I perceive it to be right now?
It's still somewhat in the morning, honestly.
Oh, okay, so we got
Really?
time.
I mean, you guys, we've not, fast-tracked time basically hardly at all. Like, it's only been a couple hours.
Yeah, okay.
Vampire business now?
Yeah, you know what? It's
And
better
then we'll
to
just
ask
hit the
forgiveness
giant with
than
that, hey, we
permission.
killed the vampire.
Yeah, I think that's
Hey, we killed the vampire.
Or we don't even have to tell him.
Alright, now here's the real problem. Who's got some wooden stakes we can use? Preferably ashwood.
We don't necessarily have to kill we can just destroy the coffin itself.
No, you have to stake him in the heart and
That.
then burn the coffin.
You have to
I thought you
stick
said
with
either or.
No.
No, you have
Oh.
to stake him
That's-
and burn the
That's
coffin.
for sure.
Pretty sure it's not a multiple choice here, it's a do it all.
I guess I misheard that.
I thought it was an or too. I thought you said or.
Rin,
Did I really? Because I do not remember saying
Yeah.
that. That's super
Yeah,
funny.
I'm not crazy.
It's possible we just misheard you, love.
I'm not
I was
upset.
right.
I just think that's amazing.
this is a hard ask for you, Rin, but we're going to
Sorry.
need to chop up your quarterstaff into wooden stakes.
Well, I have 2 pieces, so we can cut one of them, I guess. And I have the stagger, so if we need to, we can cut the other one.
And do we
We have
know?
enough to cut some wooden stakes? At least a couple?
Well, each piece is 7 feet long, so I would assume.
Okay, so you're good to go. Alright.
Do we know that if we were to open the coffin, that the vampires just can't really wake up during the day, right? Do I know that much? Or because I'm worried that if we just go, it might go, "Wow," and attack us.
No, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Well, then we'll
It's
die.
gonna get sloppy fast.
Exactly.
Okay, one moment.
That's
So
why
maybe
don't need
then
to kill this vampire.
maybe we destroy the coffin while she's roaming around at night.
But then there's those other vampires that are guarding it for her.
I think
Yeah.
we're still missing the fact that we have to stake her in the heart.
Yeah, we still have to kill her.
So there's a better chance of us actually getting close enough if she's in the coffin.
But if she can just wake up to us opening the coffin, we're just gonna die.
So here's what we do. We has it ready so that we just go for the stake as soon as we open the lid. Like it's a 1-2, go.
I'm just.
Or, counter
Or do the coffin?
we just don't do this and we do something else.
Yeah, that's.
Do coffins
possible.
count as non-magical items?
Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know
We're trying
about
to
the
find out the
non-magical item.
logistics behind murdering a vampire, alright?
Oh, hold on a moment here.
Because we could.
Well, Frisch would know. That's why it's like 1 moment. You've already rolled for this.
Yeah.
I just.
Because my theory is we open the coffin, stab, and then Preston just explodes the coffin.
Shatter!
This is also assuming that the spawnlings don't attack us and wake her up before we can even get.
Yeah,
to
we
the
should
coffin.
probably like lure them.
Or we do it real fast, takes the extra damage from the spawnlings, and send kills.
We're gonna have to kill them no matter what.
Maybe if we kills our master, they'll just explode.
Don't know. Do we know that?
Yeah, I mean, just
Well,
running
just-
past
just a
them and
sec
opening
here.
the coffin and stabbing is probably our best bet, honestly. So I imagine that they would alert the vampire sleeping that.
Okay, how long does
They're attacked.
Pass Without Trace last, Nelly?
An
I'll
hour.
look 1 second.
I think it's an hour.
7
I think
years.
it's gonna expire soon.
I think it expired if it's an hour for sure.
Yeah, 1 second. I think it's an hour.
Okay.
Doo-doo. Fail. Tree. Action. Up to 1 hour. So I need to recast if we decided to go on more reconnaissance.
Renaissance?
I have to make sure that, like. I don't know
Oh,
why it
go
keeps
back.
it keeps disconnecting me, and I'm not
Oh,
even
okay.
pushing reconnect or
We
anything.
thought you were about to drag one of us with
You were
you
just,
to
like,
the other
over
thing.
No,
Thought you were
no,
just done.
not
You were
at
like,
all.
you know what?
It keeps
I don't want
disconnecting me
it.
randomly. I don't know why.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Boy, indeed.
Okay. Vampire coffins are magical, Frisch. You know that. I know, right?
Way.
Somebody actually figured it out, so that's helpful. And then Frisch.
And I tell them that.
Okay, and then you would also know.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. Burn it.
Okay. All right. You rolled. I'm glad one of you rolled high enough to like know how to do all of this.
Me too.
Okay. They are sensitive to sunlight. You know that. Very sensitive. They cannot enter a residence without invitation. And they are actually also harmed by running water.
Oh.
If you put a stake through their heart while they're in their resting place, they are... Okay, sorry. While they are incapacitated in their resting place, they are paralyzed.
Okay.
So during the day, one might logically assume that they're incapacitated in their resting place.
Cool.
Hmm.
So staking them during the day is feasible.
Right.
Cool. So here's what the plan is, guys.
Hold on. Hold on. They also, when they drop to 0 hit points, will turn into a cloud of mist instead of falling unconscious. but they can't do this if they are in direct sunlight or running water. The stake simply paralyzes them, which means that they also can't really turn into a thing and mist. But
Alright.
it's the running water and the sunlight that's also necessary.
Here's my plan, guys. It might work. Here's my plan.
Frisch shares all that, I assume.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
The vampire spawn, you're gonna have to waste a second longer. Are destroyed if a piece of wood is driven through their heart while they are incapacitated in their resting place. They don't necessarily have coffins, though. They have the same sunlight sensitivity, forbiddance, and harmed by running water. They are weaker, and they do not share the regeneration trait that the actual vampire does. Okay?
Okay.
I
Okay,
could probably dump a
here's
whole
my
bunch of
plan.
lore on you too, but I didn't do that. So,
Wow. I'm really glad I
Me
rolled.
And Nelly will occupy the spawn. Rin and Frisch incapacitate the vampire in
Paralyze
the coffin, drag the coffin onto the balcony, and slay the vampire.
Oh, like bring it into the sunlight?
Bring it into the sunlight.
Yeah.
Drag the coffin onto the balcony.
Okay.
Huh.
Hopefully, within that time, me and Nelly can occupy the other two long enough for you guys to do that, and then you can come help us finish off the spawn.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Like I said, it's gonna have to happen all at the same time, and we're gonna have to be quick about it.
Ooh, boy.
remember
Okay.
that the stake through the heart takes a little bit of a process. It will definitely be possible potentially if she's incapacitated and in her coffin, but it takes a little bit of time, and also it doesn't just kill her like it kills the vampire spawn. It paralyzes her for a while, which is
That'll give you
huge.
guys enough time to wail on
let's not ignore that. Like, it's a
Yeah.
huge thing, but yeah.
So this is our
Yeah.
only chance of getting this done. Is you guys
How-
gotta get her paralyzed and in the sunlight so that you can beat her to death.
How are we gonna destroy the coffin after she's dead?
Good old fashioned fire.
Okay.
You got some torches. You got some
You don't
pitch,
need to
something.
destroy the coffin.
What?
Yep, you heard me. The sunlight's
Did
good
you-
enough.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
All right. So, what do you guys think? Do we want to go for it?
But
I
like,
think we have to.
why do we have to? Why do we have to kill this vampire?
We're trying
because
to.
it'll prey on us at night. But
Yeah,
then
it'll be,
don't
something,
kill
it'll be
it, it's
something we
gonna
don't
come
have to
out
deal
and
with
kill
at
us.
night, so we can go around roam freely. And it's probably something that Blagothkus doesn't want here. It might be what's helping the cult keep them have their, I don't know.
If at anything, getting rid of it will give Bolgothkus a part. He'll be able to restore his tower, which will make him happy. Because this in dilapidation is probably pissing him off.
But like, we've already confirmed that this thing is stronger than both Blagakas and the dragon.
When it's
Which is
awake.
why we should take advantage of this.
Of its weaknesses now.
All right.
Because otherwise we're screwed.
Do we know for sure that it would be in its coffin?
During the day.
You
Dude, it's
don't
a
know for
one shot
sure.
or nothing. It's just we gotta go for it.
Don't know where else it would be. They sleep in the coffins during the daytime.
All right. That just seems like quite a stupid idea to sleep into something that, you know, also needs to be destroyed for you to die. But all right.
That's just
Vampires.
how it works.
That's how vampires are.
It's a good.
Okay.
they
good role
they
playing.
use the coffin
Remember, Rin didn't roll so high with the vampire thing. So I
yeah,
think she's doing
so
great.
I'm like
role-playing right
explaining.
now.
I'm like the
Yeah.
vampires sleep in their coffins not just to sleep, but to acts as their like regenerative, like magical home, basically. If they were if we somehow fell them in battle, they would just float back to their coffin and regenerate there. It's not just a bed to them.
Okay.
Right.
It's more.
Let's
It's
do
not
this,
just
guys.
a house, it's a home.
Ren,
Add this a
need that
boulder
piece
or
of wood
what?
so that we can make it into some stakes.
Okay, I give it to you.
You
Okay.
said it's a 7-foot piece of wood.
Yes.
I cut that 7-foot piece of wood into 7 1-foot length stakes.
Jeez.
I am gonna go ahead and it is a little
You
bit
might
past
want
10,
one that's
guys.
12 feet.
So I think it'd be about time for us to end normally.
Yeah.
So,
Then we're gonna have to wait a whole month to.
to be able to
Kill a
potentially kill a vampire.
Yeah.
That's right. This fight will take quite a while, unfortunately, if it does
boy.
take place at all. Okay, we'll go ahead and end. Does anybody know how to use woodworking tools at all, or woodcarver's tools?
I do.
You do.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
So how about he reaches for that, and you're like, "No, I can do it myself."
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure I could have figured it out. I
I
have
mean-
specialization in both thieves' tools, tinkerers' tools, smithing tools, jewelers' tools.
But not wood. Okay, Rin, do you take your staff and break it to stakes?
She has extra wood.
Yes,
We,
I
we
do.
clarified that. She's got extra wood. Doesn't have to be
I
her
have
quarter
2
staff.
pieces. Yes.
Okay, so
And
how
neither of them are
how many
carved into
sticks
a-
are you going to be taking there?
So I'm gonna use 1 stick. I'm gonna make 2 1.5 foot long stakes
Okay.
because 1 foot doesn't seem long enough.
Okay.
And then
Your stick.
For-
I'm thinking your staff is probably more than 3 feet long. You're pretty big, right?
wait, yeah, no, my staff is 7 feet long because it was a 14-foot piece of wood and I cut it into 2 7 pieces. So I'm going to do the 2 1.5 and then the 4 1 foot stakes. Or should I just do 2 2-foot stakes?
Uh-huh.
2 feet.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that
do-
might
I'm
be
gonna
good.
do-
That might be a good idea. 2 2-footers and then
And
or
2 1.5.
yeah.
Okay, it takes you a while. You know, this is, not the longest process, but I mean, you're just sitting here on the steps. What do you want to do?
Okay, sweet.
I
Oh yeah, that's.
I think we should go into that room that we were in before and chill out in there. That giant room, this one, over here.
While you carve those.
while I carve.
Does
So I'm not
everybody agree
just
with that
out in the
idea?
open carving steaks.
Yeah.
Okay,
That makes
Fair
sense.
enough. Yeah.
Don't
Okay,
want
so
that.
That'll be our
you-
staging
Oh.
point.
Sorry.
you decide not to raise suspicions too heavily. That's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and just teleport y'all in there.
Good thing too. There was this Gemarian guard-looking guy peeking over the tower, looking at us.
Go ahead and put Rin up there and let her start carving those stakes. Okay, Rin, why don't you go ahead and give me a check with those tools there. Add your proficiency bonus and roll a d20.
Okay. There it goes, dropping into the abyss. Okay, 14. And then... where do I find my proficiency bonus? Oh, there it is. 14, so that's 17.
I had Flash of Genius to give you a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. 1 second here.
Yes.
Woodcarver's tools. That is more than enough to crush wooden stakes, honestly. These are some polished wooden stakes, and you know that anybody you gave these to would have proficiency bonus, in addition to their strength bonus when nailing these home.
Wow.
You know that you made them so finely with Preston, he was actually quite helpful in the process,
Let me put
though
that in
you
notes.
were the master's hands here. You made them so effectively that you would not need a hammer to plunge these through a vampire's heart.
Good.
Oh.
This is gonna make it so much easier. Still gonna be hard, but so much easier.
Yeah. Dang.
Okay. What do you do
Someone
with
add that
these
into our
stakes?
notes. Quick.
Yeah, I'm not. I can repeat it now, but I'm not going to do it later. You can also write it down next time in your inventory if you want to. But
Yeah, I'm typing it in onto my thing. Turn a piece into 2, 1.5 foot, and 2 foot stakes.
1.5 and 2
Whoever-
foot?
She's got 2 of each, so we each have one,
It.
but 2 of them are 2 foot, 2 of them are 1.5.
mhm.
Because that was a 7-footer piece.
Oh, okay.
Whoever uses it gets proficiency with strength bonus and doesn't need hammer. Alright, that was everything, right?
Yeah, proficiency plus strength bonus for the attack rolls. Doesn't need a hammer. They're of fine wood and everything. You turn around though and you're holding them and you say, what do you say when you hold them?
I say these are beautiful. I think they're so smooth that you should be able to plunge this into anything's heart without very much effort. Or
And
without an extra tool.
each of you is brought almost to wordlessness as you gaze upon these sticks, and though they may be so simple, honestly, it's amazing because Rin's made so many wood carving things in her spare time, but these are probably perfect. And
Fine stuff.
as silly as it sounds, because they're just stakes, you can tell that they're tools, and that they're probably her magnum opus so far.
Yeah.
I look at in this moment and I say, Rin, as a great crafter of items myself, there is no way I could have ever made anything this beautiful or deadly. Without you, this plan would be folly. But I think because of your great craftsmanship, that we may stand a chance in this fight. It's going to be hard for all of us. But I think as long as we work together, we may complete this task.
I hope so.
Let us rest. For the things that come next will be nearly impossible.
Dun, dun, dun.
Awesome. Okay, we'll leave our adventure party for now. You each feel that you've been equipped though with the literal, like, if you were vampire hunters, these would be the ultimate tool for their demise.
Guys, maybe this starts a
Need a
new
silver
profession
bullet.
for our party.
Forget about the cult. Let's just go on vampires.
Screw Tim, I will hunt vampires.
All right, running
Another
there's a Strahd. No, okay.
Another party will